Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Sunday. We're so glad you're with us. How about a cool show? We got a good one. It's amazing what we have. Of course, we've all been very excited about some very special diamond earrings that are brand new for us. They're actually convertible earrings. There are multiple ways to wear them. I haven't changed into them yet, so forgive me. I've been doing some setup and some stage managing here, but very, very cool earrings for you on the way today. We've got they're convertible earrings, but there are multiple ways to wear with drops, as hoops, or even they're earrings that are a pendant as well. So that's pretty exciting. So we've talked about rings. Have you heard of ring dents that are rings that convert to pendants and vice versa? Well, these are the earrings that can be worn as a pendant as well. So we're very excited about that. So stay with me. That's going to be coming up. We have yellow and white gold. We have amazing, well, of course, it's got to be a value, otherwise I wouldn't bring it to you. So amazing diamond weight, almost 3 carats in diamonds. Loving those. There are going to be some fabulous rings, and I mean really, really beautiful. It's it's a fact we bring it on Sundays. I like to think we bring it every day, but certain shows are just a little extra special. And this is going to be our 6 carat. Oh, I can't wait to show it to you. I may actually preview it right now. It's our 6 carat plus. It's an emerald cut blue wing. It is a mounting that I know every time we see it, and it's seldom, but every time we do see it, oh, is it popular? Look at that thing. That is, I don't know about you, but that looks like a lot more than 6 carats when you can see it from that distance away. So we've got that on the way for you, and a lot of one-of-a-kinds. Oh, and a returning favorite. This is something I did have to kind of beg for, but I'm really excited about this. We've got a diamond band. It's our 3-stone diamond band. It's the one that models after the bracelet that is one of our, well, I think it's actually our all-time bestseller in bracelets, actually. It's the bracelet that has the 77 points in diamonds that goes all the way across the top, and they're all burnished. And we're very excited about the ring to go with it. It's also a men's or ladies unisex style. It's great for gifting. It's a lot of gold. And with gold doing what it's doing, isn't it nice to go back in time and celebrate old gold? I love old gold. I don't like a lot of old things, but I like old gold. So anyway, does that sound weird? It sounds weird, right? I don't know. I'm just not like a vintage person necessarily, but I really like old gold pricing. So we've got that for you. New hoop earrings are here as well, and they're kind of special and casual and cool, and we've got a lot of great ideas. So if you see something you love, please remember to dial in very quickly, because we don't have quantity, usually more than one of anything. We do have a couple diamond earrings, but they're also limited too. So even the diamond earrings that I have are not going to be for everyone. So keep that in mind. And then I want to show you this ring. I was going to show you some blue zircon earrings to start, but I think we got to preview this. 629, that's looking like a 10 carat. I mean, it is special. Take a look at that. That is one for the ages, and I'll even get the water spot off of it. Yeah, it's got a little water spot, but again, we'll take care of that. And then I want to preview these amazing blue zircon earrings that I have. Look at this. Now that, wow. I mean, I know we probably technically shouldn't start with that, but wow, I'd take one of those. Just put that on a band and I'm happy. We've got a matched set, kid you not. Look at this. Can I do a little, oh yeah, dual tweezing here. Look at that. That is so, oh no, did I already mess up our wheel? Oh, look at that. That's in the wheel. The poor wheel's been worked on already today. But look at that. That's a great looking pair of earrings. So blue zircon lovers, I know you're out there. We've had a lot of blue zircon rings go out. We got the earrings for you. And then we have, oh, speaking of earrings, we have these really special pink opals, which I'm actually going to start with. And that's going to be, oh boy, yeah, I've got that in the tweezers already. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick little, don't worry, quick change like I do later. All right, that one's a little quicker though. That's quicker than the one I even do later. All right, here we go, because I get to be with you all day today. Let's take a look at this. This is, I don't know, they're not going to sit up well, but this is a fabulous pink opal. It is my challenge of the day, is earrings. Let's show them on the hand here first. It's going to be 112 7847. Pink opals, and that is just, wow, we don't see those very often. Pink opals are usually, well, these are out of, I mean, typically they're out of Peru. Peruvian pink opals. I just like saying Peruvian pink opals. It's just fun to say. And those are all done in gold. They're in yellow gold. They stay in yellow gold. They're 716. Let me go ahead and grab the other one here so you can see the match pair, the beautiful set, the drop. There's only one pair to go around. That's going to be crucial. But again, they kind of remind me, if you're familiar with our world famous conch pearls, they kind of give that look. They really do. I mean, that's that same similar kind of color, that kind of shell pink, that lighter pink, that really beautiful look. It's also a carat 81 in, oh, I'm sorry, we got the 716. They actually broke it down here. Okay, so just so you know, the pear shapes are 716, the rounds are 181, and then you have a couple diamonds. The diamond accents are between the drop there. They're a post and butterfly backing. I'll try to take off my earring here with one hand and see if I can pop one of these on for you very, very quickly. But that is such a good look, and there's such a consistency. And again, it's a lighter, it's a softer girly pink. So again, all together, you're getting right around 9 carats of your beautiful opals here, and we're so excited to bring them to you. And are there, it's interesting, as I move it, doesn't that top section around the round look a little bit like it's got diamonds as well? But there's actually that really pretty detail. So give me just a second. I'm gonna pop one on for you. I know there's nothing to look at on the wheel, but I know that I've got to pop one on here really, really quickly if I can, just to show you the length that they're going to be so that we can give you that look, because that's the most important thing of all, I would say, is the length. Here they are. So you can see them on the ear here, and forgive me, I only have my backing, which is not the proper backing. So that's probably not gonna sit quite properly because it doesn't even really fit. But look at how beautiful they are. So we'll give you a great value here to start off our big Sunday, and it's gonna be only, how about this, $999 for the pair of pink opals in its diamond accents. I think it was 2 points. So yes, 2 points in the diamonds. That's gonna be your one stone there, and then of course the other one's gonna have that great match. And then what I'll do is show you one up close again so you can see that. But that's a really pretty look, isn't it? And that's a very large pink opal, and that's gonna be a stone that, sure, it's a beautiful color and a pastel at that, but I think they're gonna wear it with a lot of things. So beautifully done. Here's the up close of the other, so you can see that color, true as can be, and I am holding it where the diamond is. Oh, that's why. They did a really pretty kind of squared off prong, so that it, do you see how it's flashing around the way that's all set, that pear shape and the round? So you see how there's a glimmer and a gleam off of the gold itself. They are $9.99, and what a beautiful way to go. So we got a lot of great earrings today. Of course, diamonds are coming up later. Also, what else did I bring? Oh, the zircons, what you saw. So pretty earring intense show so far. But again, one pair only of the pink opals out of Peru. Love those stones. And then we will, oh, and I did bring out our butterfly piece. Speaking of pinks, I brought out the pink sapphire butterfly that I cannot keep, I cannot stop thinking about. It's so amazing. I can't keep it off my mind. All the princess cuts. We have a really special Tanzanite that's got Mahenge spinels around it. Let me show you that, because there's a reason it's early. It's one of our bigger values in Tanzanite. Sure, we'll have the emerald cut later on with all of the fabulous white diamonds around it that we previewed, but also this is a one only and something very different than probably, I know even if you've got quite the Tanzanite collection, this is probably different from what you already have. And again, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend. Happy March, one and all. If we didn't get to spend the day together yesterday, we wish you a happy March here ahead. And so here we are with our very special Tanzanite. This is 112-7010, and that would be a beautiful pear shape with pear-shaped Mahenge. So we have a pair of pears in the Mahenges, which are all, by the way, this is really, I call this ring the homage to Tanzania. Not just because of the Tanzanite alone. Obviously, Tanzanite only comes from Tanzania. We know that and understand that about this stone. Of course, given the name, because of the fact it is a one-source stone out of Tanzania only, but also keep in mind that that Mahenge is also exclusive to Tanzania. So, do you love that? The idea is that you've got something so special, so really unique, because again, this is a world where I touched on this yesterday a bit. The fact that we have amazing stones that come out of Tanzania, and there's some, it's almost 30 different varieties of stones, and stones that you don't always see from other places. And that's what I'm really intrigued by, is that idea that you've got a beautiful look here. It's a 5.5 carat pear shape exactly, 44 points in the Mahenge spinel. So again, two stones that are exclusive to that region of the world. They're not all even that far apart geographically as far as where they come from. And that's what I love about this. Talk about a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime exclusive looking piece. It's right here. Take a look at it. It's not going to be anything like what I think you'd expect here. I mean, this is really a special piece, no doubt about it. And we are so thrilled to have your company here today with us. Happy Sunday, one and all. I'm so glad you're here. It's such a fabulous day to be here always. And hey, Charmaine, good to see you. Hi, it's nice to have you here. And hey, Tracy, good to have you as well. And hey, Dale. That is, yep, Dale says you're working too hard. Well, Dale, I kind of enjoy it. It's really just shopping, right? It's really just shopping. So hey to Dale. Dale's in Ohio. Thank you so much. Hi, Dale. Thanks for being with us. Hey, everybody checking in. We've got some New Yorkers here. Oh, okay, so Kathy, I heard there was some talk, Tony informed me today that a lot of you guys were asking about Heliodor. We don't have any Heliodor. Heliodor is a yellow or golden beryl. So yeah, it's really it's an inexpensive stone. It's not expensive at all. It's not all that rare. But yeah, we don't have it here for some reason. If you want me to go track some down, I certainly can. So here we go. And hey guys, all right, yeah. And hey Risa, good to have you. Yes. We got, and I know it's out here, it's brunch time. We got New Yorkers in the house going, hey there, it's afternoon. So yes, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. We are a nationwide and beyond broadcast, so we're glad to have you with us. I am well aware of what time it is in New York. I got a lot of friends and family out there, so I get it. So hey New York in the house, enjoying this afternoon with us, and I'm glad you're here. So here's the deal, guys. We've got a really, really special look. It's a one only, it's a huge markdown, and I bet even if you have quite the assortment of Tanzanite, 50, 60, 70 rings, I bet you don't have one with Mahenge spinels. We've only seen it once before. So this is really an important style to get. And again, the hot pink neons, we talk about Mahenge spinels in their own right as neon stones with their pink and red. Then we talk about Tanzanite with its neon, with its purple and blue and red. So it all really, don't you think, works together? Not all combinations really jive. I would say this one doesn't just work, it looks fabulous, and let's go ahead and get it out the door for you. So really special piece here, and it's not going to be that $49.99 price tag. This is specialty, right? It is incredible, and all we got to do is help you own it with a better price. $39, $29, even $2,500 seems like very fair when you talk about a stone of this size. Take a look at it on the hand here as well. So really fabulous. Look, what do you think of that? Isn't that nice? So a really big stone, and then I'll obviously point it the other way in case that's how you prefer to wear it. So I always feel just like that's, you know, upright to, you know, you guys at home and from the eye, but there it is. The other way, if you like to have that pear shape pointing down, either way works. But again, triple look, 3 stone rings we don't see all the time. It's interesting to see something sans diamonds, I would say. But again, keep in mind this is even more important than diamonds because the Mahenges are far more rare. So this one's going to be better than even $24.99. Take another look at that. We'll give you a great value right away and make this one a first and only done deal. It will be out of here for $2,399. Oh, speaking of the East Coast, we got Florida in the house. Dom, thank you so much. Dominique, you are so kind. Thank you very, very much. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Anytime. Oh, yeah. Work in work. Yeah, work and W-O-R-K and W-E-R-K. They're very different. And, yep, doing a lot of both these days. So here we go. This is $23.99. Thanks, Tom. You're so sweet. All right, so here we go. Coming up, are you ready to see the blue zircons? And we did bring out a March birthstone. Aquamarine is the only birthstone for March. Wait till you see what we have in the most incredible Sierra Santa Maria. It's well, it's also in the saddle ring. So if you have a birthday this month, Dom, don't you have a birthday this month? Girl, we need to get you this really special aqua, or somebody who does, who really, really, really appreciates the best quality of aquamarine in the world. And by the way, those diamond earrings that you guys are so excited about coming up right around the top of the hour. So about 45 minutes from now, you won't have long to wait on those. We'll bring them out. We'll show them to you. We have yellow. We have white gold. We have so many amazing pieces for you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, multiple ways to wear one piece of jewelry. So you invest in one piece at a great value. You have a workhorse in your collection that you'll probably wear every single day in some way, shape, or form. But here we go with our Tanzanite, with the Mahenges. Let's get to the big aqua. This is so beautiful, and it's a new one, 112, 7362, and that's $23.99. I don't know if anybody bothered to think about the math there. But I know, mathing on a Sunday morning, do we have to? Yeah, well, it's supposed to be day of rest, but I beg to differ, right? Sunday is a day to shop. That's what I think it is. So if you're thinking about that per carat level, well, that's $430 some a carat, plus the really, really rare 22-point Mahenges on either side. It does not get better than that. Let's show you the aqua. Here we go. This is my aqua. Ooh, look at that. And if you like a diva ring with a lot of diamonds, oh, wait a minute, hang on. Let me see if we can get that water spot off. Everything's got a little water spot. Did we put these out last night and the sprinklers in the lawn? And don't know. Let's see here. Hang on. They're just, we have, you know, that's what happens. Sometimes the finishing touches by the jewelers are on Friday, and sometimes they're like ready to start the weekend. There we go. So I'll just do a little last minute polishing here, but that is one gorgeous aqua. Water spot or no, it's actually named after water. Seawater is actually where the name Aquamarine comes from. So we think about, you know, I think more seawater. I don't know, maybe that's because I live in California. our seawater is not all that pretty. It's not, I won't even go in. You could pay me a lot of money and I'm going to say, no, thank you. I'm not going in there. Not going in. That's just not what I'm going to do. But it is, again, more of, I think when you get Sierra Santa Maria's, it's more of a sky blue is really how I would, what I would liken it to as far as Mama Nature is concerned. It's really a sky blue color that is really, really special. Now, this is a 404, so it's got the big size as well. 404 stone, really impressive. Then it has, of course, this is our major saddle ring. This is where it all began with the saddle rings. This is as big time as it gets. Take a look and we'll show you what we can do here, because that's going to be, there's a reason it's up here early. We're not waiting on the big aqua. And let me know, Allison, what you're taking, because we have a lot of pieces going out from earlier. That is, oh, good. Oh, wait, your birthday is today? Wait, Dom, we've got to, wait. Dominique's birthday is today? Oh my gosh, on the 2nd of March, 3-2-2-5. Oh my gosh, well, happy birthday. How about the 404? The 404 with a carat 04 in diamonds as well, and it could be for you, but you do have to dial in early. Happy birthday, Dominique. Thank you so much. I'm always, I think one of the coolest things always is when I hear from those of you that are spending your birthday with us. I mean, that just, I don't know, it tickles me. It just makes me so happy when I hear that you're spending such a special day with us, and I don't know, perhaps maybe shopping for some jewelry for yourself. Oh, by the way, we have Becky's birthday too. Becky, yep, Becky is in Montana, so if she happens to be watching, happy birthday, Becky. Becky, yes, yep, she's got a birthday today as well, so take a look at this one. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Let me try it on. Get a carat 04 in diamonds. That's really outstanding. Take a look at how beautiful and wide, but comfortable, because this one's all finished on the inside. It's always a great comfort. I think a lot of people are surprised when they get this at home. They shop it thinking, well, I know it's a big ring. Maybe it's going to be more of a special occasion piece. And then because it is so comfortable, end up wearing it so completely often, and that's always exciting as well. And here is what it looks like on, so you can see how what that's all about there. And you get that fabulous value. And hey, Kirsten, thank you oh, Kirsten, thank you so much. Well, you know, it's kind of Hollywood's big day, so I just, yeah, got to step it up today. You know, I live in the area, all my neighbors have, you know, there's so much. I've got the easy job today. All I have to do is come and, you know, be on TV and talk about jewelry. They're all getting ready for, like, you know, a big day. So they've been prepping. They haven't been eating for weeks. They've been doing, you know, every kind of mask and skin treatment. They got, yeah, all the pressure. That's all on them today. Exactly. So I just get to show up and talk about jewelry for a while. It's fun. So yes, here we are. And that's going to be, you know what I'll do on this one? Let's make it really easy. It's supposed to be $79.99. We'll help you out. It is a fabulous idea. And big aqua, I know, what did we see yesterday? We saw a great aqua, but it was a 2 carat, 2.5 in the bridge. I think that's still here if anybody wants it, but this is going to give you a bigger look here, and a lot of diamond weight, a lot of gold as well. We're going to take this one on down to, how about $2,999 instead? So a lot of brand new here, and don't forget about those pink opal earrings. The Tanzanite with the Mahenges, outstanding piece, and only stays in white gold on that one. Just keep that in mind, but that's how we like it. And then I also have some returning favorites. The DBTY is here. We've got the diamond solitaire, the affordable one that looks like you're wearing a 1 carat without paying for a 1 carat. I'm always kind of intrigued by that, loving that idea. And then, of course, here's our big Aquamarine. We really specialize in only the best of aquamarines, and you got a good one there. And then also, let me just flash this. This is the piece that, now, if it was my birthday today, which we've only got 2 months away, but who's counting? I won't be here, I'll be in Arizona. But tell you this, look at this. This is the one I would pick out for myself. So if you tend to love couture, haute couture, really unique, special, designer, and well-made, and a lot of gem weight, and if you happen to be a pink girl, this is the butterfly brooch. You could wear it as a pendant as well. It's very large. So I love brooches. Brooches are having a moment. I probably should have added one to my outfit today. I brought one, but, you know, again, had a lot of stuff to do here and didn't get all that covered. But look at how beautiful that is. It's large. And we do have a blue sapphire version, but this is all ombre. So you get the darker to the lighter to the really light. Those are all sapphires. They're all princess cuts. It's 112725. It's time for this butterfly to fly away. It really is. And take up residence in your home, and 1771 of princess cut sapphires. And again, every gal needs a brooch. Brooches are not something from yesteryear. They're back. They're important. They're I think, one of the most important accessories you can own to your classic jewelry pieces, of course, your rings, your earrings. But I'm talking about accessories like handbags, belts, all those things that are a little bit maybe more unusual, hats, things that I really love. It's so essential to have a good brooch. And the pink color, well, it goes with everything. Everything imaginable, not to mention, you know, every shade of pink. And then it's got the diamonds at 30 points. Let me show it to you on. That's what it looks like from a distance away. Now, that's if you were wearing it as a pendant. Obviously, you can wear it on your lapel. You can wear it on your lapel in any color you want to do, but that's the size. So really, really tremendous in size. Let me show it to you up here as well so I can measure it. If you haven't seen this, it's really outstanding. I know our Savorite version has found its home, and now we have the pink and the blue in the sapphires, and it's going to be about 1.75 inches from its total wingspan there, and that would be about the same this way if my memory serves me correctly. And no, it's actually a larger wingspan there of like 2.5 inches from the very, very outer tips of that edge of that wing there. So really cool piece, and then of course all this amazing detail. So let's go ahead and show it up close too, which I'm going to obviously have to zoom back quite a bit, and look at all those amazing colors you have. So really impressive, and all we need to do right now is give it a great value. We will. It's supposed to be $14,999. You actually get so intense in those pinks that they almost become more red. So it's really red rubies into hot pinks, into purple pinks, into diamond pinks. All in your, but remember, rubies and sapphires, they're all one and the same. So if it's a red color, it's ruby, and if it's a pink color, it's sapphire. They're all the same material. They're all part of the corundum family, and we're so proud to have this one for $10,000 off. It's $49.99 if you want that pink butterfly brooch. And then again, big earrings coming up. What do you think about those blue zircons? Should we show those on the early side? We can get those out the door. They're not inexpensive. They're just some of the most dynamic earrings we've ever had. I do have a pink Diaspore too. That's not something we see all the time. We'll get to those blue zircons. Don't forget about the beautiful pink opals. Allison, did you pick something up from earlier? What's that? Oh, really? Which one? Right. Okay. I remember because chances are I was here, right? Who was it? Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you for shopping today. Appreciate that. And that's a good point. You know, Rebecca just called in and asked about something from a previous show. There are, obviously, it's a busy time of year, being almost springtime and the weekend and all that. And we're here a lot. So I think a lot of you might be, you know, picking and choosing which shows to be with us. So keep in mind, if there's something that you want to see, that if it's still here, we'd love to show it to you. I'd love to go ahead and bring it on up. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and show these rock star earrings here. These are the blue zircons. I cannot get enough. And blue zircons are dynamic. I've never seen a bad one. I've never seen a blue zircon that doesn't make me just stop, pause, and go, wow. That's always what it's about. Jason, how can I help you? Okay, we got a lot. That's what everyone's doing right now. Check in on items that, listen, you're going, this is a lot of TVON. And let's be real, it's a lot of TVON recently, right? 9 shows, it's a lot to process. There's a lot to watch. And if you can't be with us for all, 27 hours a week of TVON, then give us a call and we can check on those availabilities of, you know, pieces that you might have seen in the past that you might be interested in. Because what I do is show you just new over and over and over, show after show. We just show you the new and the exciting, what's up to date, what's fabulous, and what's different, which gotta love that. And here's what we're gonna do for our zircon earring. These are so really bright, impactful, powerful, all the things. I don't think that there's really anything that this earring is missing except, well, a good home, and that won't be long. The blue zircons are fabulous. This is 7866. They're bright as can be. These are presentation grade blue zircons. Best as it gets. You can't find better. It's all mined out. We have to consider that. The zircons we see from different places in different colors. Pinks, white, yellow, reds, greens. We had a fabulous green yesterday that found its home in the morning. This is the blue that is all mined out. Some of the sources are still producing. Scarce, yes, but still producing. This one is mined out completely and done. So you have no chance to pick any more up. That's why you want to get them while you see them, when you have the opportunity. This is all 18 karat gold too, which I really like in an earring, because if you have sensitivities to alloys, which are the mixes of metals they put with gold, because gold and pure gold can't be actually used in jewelry. So if you have sensitivities at all, meaning like you react a little bit to alloys and you're not allergic to gold, you're acting and reacting to the alloys that are mixed in with that gold. If that is an issue for you, 18 karat gold pretty much solves that. So take a look. This is that high end, which I love for an earring, because yes, I do. I have a fabulous bicolor. Who's asking for that? You got it. Did you say Gary or Mary? Gary, you got it. All right, so we'll do that coming up next. We have a really gorgeous bicolor I hand selected, but this is our private collection blue zircons. They're 5 carats 30. I'm going to mark them down, and there's also a carat 07, and keep in mind they still are brand new right now. So this is not something that you've seen time and time again. They're right now premiering, debuting. This is it. And they are not going to last. They stay in the white gold. Those are all incredible. I mean, we see the ballerina style sometimes with rings, but very rarely do we see that much diamond baguette weight in an earring. And that's what you're getting here, that beautiful frilly frame, if you will, that is done in such a lovely way. And there are no round brilliants at all. It's just all tapered baguettes. You get a carat of 7 in those diamonds. And I am just thrilled that we get to bring these to you. Centered post butterfly backing as well. So do keep that in mind. I know we're verifying on that Tanzanite with the Mahenges as well. So again, this is where you got to call on any of those pieces you've seen so far. Bicolor's coming up next for you, Gary. And here we are with the most amazing pair of earrings. And you got to see these from a distance because they've got some size. This is not a stud. It's more of a button style. It's got that big presence that we love to see. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Look at that. That just does not stop. And we always say, look at the diamonds versus the zircon. Which one's sparkling more? Which one's got more flash? Which one is more powerful? 100%. It's the zircon because, well, they're double refractive. Diamonds are lovely, and we've got great diamonds, but they're singly refractive, and those are a full ½ inch in their top to bottom. But you can always do this. You can rotate it a little bit like so and get an even bigger look. That's how I love to wear these square cushion shapes. So I'm going to try one on. We'll take another look up close real quick. And again, centered post, so don't worry wherever your piercing happens to be, or if your piercing has seen better days, this is still going to work in a beautiful way for you. Here's what they look like. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's that big size that I think we're so excited to have there, that really impressive size you're getting, that amazing blue that we love. The flash is just incredible. And those are going to be, and well, they're supposed to be $79.99. Let's change that because somebody needs to have these earrings. And I know there's a lot of you who have since got to shop some of the better blue zircons that we've had in rings. So maybe you're looking for a match set and maybe you're looking for that coordinating piece. Here it is. And don't wait. Let's go back to our reel and take you down to a better price tag. And this is such a special look. They're just amazing. They're dynamic. They're not the kind of piece you see every day. And we're going to blow them out right now. They're not, this is new. And I know we're starting with some of the grandest of them all. It's really the whole show's that way. That's why we're not waiting on those really special pieces. They're coming out early. It's not going to be even half this price at $4,000. We're taking them lower. You will love them. They're not $4,000. They're not $39.99 for a carat 07 in diamonds and zircons that look like that. We can't forget that you're getting over. You're actually getting $265. That's 2 2/3 carat per actual zircon there. That's massive. What would that be in a ring? I'm looking at that right now. If we added a band just to one of those pieces, that would be $39.99. You're getting 2. It has to be a match set in the earring. So there's nothing that I can really create that's going to be of this size that is going to have that kind of carat weight to it. And it's not even going to be $39.99. We're going to blow these out for $3,499, and that is it. So that will be a gone. I mean, you know they're going to be gone quickly because they're obviously such an important price tag, but there's so much that we love about unique pieces that what is it that if you have that immediate reaction that you love it, you know you're going to wear them often. So that's really the key there. You've got a really, really good look that I think you're going to enjoy for a long time to come. Blue zircons are just rare as can be. And then the baguettes, such an important high-end way to do diamonds. Obviously, the baguettes are a much higher price per carat than even if you had large round brilliants or large anything really in diamonds. The baguettes have to be so remarkably clean, but in this case, they're also a fancy cut. They're not standard baguettes, they're tapered. And so to make that beautiful fluid frame around those stones, they have to be tapered, and really it's a very precision thing to do. You're puzzle piecing diamonds together that have to be cut individually and specifically for that earring. So even though we don't talk a lot about the intangible workmanship factor, it really is something that here is one of the bigger headlines of the earring. And now it's tourmaline time. So hope you're loving the brand new. I know, we're just kind of bringing it because it's that way all day. It's just fabulous all day long. So Sunday, so what we do. Take a look at this one though. Not a better tourmaline. And I think we're out of focus here. So let me see, is that the problem? Could we just be, yes, there we go. I'm not sure what happened, but there we go. Our wheel again is, everything's new set up today. So if things are a little wonky at first, don't worry, I'll fix them on the fly. But that is really a very cool look. This is our bicolor. It is something that I know has been requested here. We're so excited to have 112. Let me see, what was it? 5329. 112-5329. One only, really, for my money, and I know we have them here and there. For my money, this is the perfect bicolor. not just because it's got that pink and that green, which makes it the watermelon tourmaline. That's a very specific, obviously, colorway to get because there are bicolors that don't give the distinctive pinks and greens that this has. But you also have the factor that it is our 377, so it's large and it's very clean. And it's really got the 50-50 split. As I move it around, you'll see it from different angles and you'll notice how it really is that true 50-50. Hey, everybody, welcome into Sunday. We're halfway through our first hour. I've got you for 2.5 hours this morning. On the West Coast, we're in LA. And I see you tonight at 5 as well, 5 to 8. So again, we got another double dip here on our Sundays. We're gonna be shopping all day. I see you tomorrow night as well. So again, if you haven't heard, 6 shows, 4 days, I'm with you. So here we go. And this is that amazing, amazing bicolor. Come on in, Gary, if you like this one. I'll try it on the hand. It's got a new price tag. And keep calling. The zircon earrings are verifying. We have 3 people talking about the zircon earrings and I have 1 pair. So obviously they're not gonna last. And then look at this. Let me show it from a distance on the hand. It's in yellow gold now. There. You see why it's not just pristine close up, but even makes more of an effect. You'd think, well, seeing it up close is going to show me the best clarity. When you see what it does, how it plays with the light, that clarity shows up more than just up close when we're zoomed in and magnified. It is stunning, and it's not going to be, and you can change the gold if you want to. If you want white gold or you want rose gold, you can change it. I'm going ahead and I'm offering to spend another $2,500 on the ring to make it in the gold color you want. And it's not even going to be close to $2,500 for the whole ring, and that's just to change the gold color if you want to. But this is what we're talking about with that 50-50. Do you see how that's going? Like, look at that, perfect. And it goes from that darker pink into the lighter. It just makes this smooth, couldn't have painted it better transition of ombre. And we are really busy on these phone lines. No surprise, because we've had incredible pieces all day, and this is when everyone starts to tune and go, okay, I gotta get that butterfly blue zircon, that beautiful pearl earring, that Tanzanite with Mahenges, whatever it is. How about the aqua? We're gonna make this easy. It's not even $2,500 for the whole ring. That's how much I'll dump into it if you want the white or the rose gold. But if you need yellow gold, because obviously our designers know what they're doing, it looks fabulous that way, I'll make this one only $1,999. That's it. $19.99 as the blue zircons do a very distracting drive-by because we still have a lot of people talking about those, and those blue zircons are not long for this world, and we have backed up calls. I can't even get anyone through, and you know that we bring every operator we have here on Sunday morning. So it is the flagship show of our network. It is the one that has been always really where the best of the best. Do you have the zircon or the tourmaline? All right, and the zircon earrings we're verifying. Thank you so much. Look at that. Yes, it is, Pam. You know it. All right, I've got a pink Diaspore here. That tourmaline is fabulous. Thank you so much. I hope it was a requester. Maybe. We'll see. Look at this. Pinky, purple, ultraviolet blue all in one. And it is going to be, I think it's 1120740. I'm going off memory, so I'll probably correct that, but let me see if I was right. It is 740. All right, so 1120740. 133 in this rare as can be pinky Diaspore. But at this point, Pam, on the track we're on, my schedule has changed like 3 times in 2 months. So I have no idea by May, which is only 2 months away, but who knows? I don't know when. So Pam, it's tentative for sure. But yes, that is going to be, yep, it's going to be pretty fabulous. It is. It is going to be fabulous. I know. She knows what I'm doing in Arizona. Pam is she is my baseball girl. She is my connection. She knows. She's like, I know exactly what you're up to in Arizona on May 5th, 6th, and 7th. And it has nothing to do with Cinco de Mayo. That is true. Here we go. This is going to be our Ghost of Mine material, and it's going to be 1120740. That's a 1 only as well. It's our carat 33. And that also is, I'm not a birthday person. I just don't really, I mean, it can come and go, and I just don't, it's not really my thing, but I happen to have, yeah, very important event happening in Arizona. Okay, so here we go, which is pretty close, and I can get there, and you know, I can get there. Easy peasy, right? So here we go with our Ghost of Mine. Jason, would you pick up over there? Okay. I love it when he goes, absolutely nothing. Go back to your job, because guys, I know we've had some issues. Tell me what's going out so I know, because then people get mad when I show them their piece because I just don't know. So please continue to tell me what's going out after the fact, because when I don't hear about it, people think I'm nuts. And I am a little, but again, just want to make sure I know what's going on, because, you know, I can imagine that, right? If someone said, hey, this piece is still available and you bought it, that would kind of stink, right? Sometimes I just don't hear about it. But here we go with our carat 33 with 70 points in diamonds. And take a look at that, one of the rarest stones you can find. It's got the diamonds that go every which way. We usually see this mounting in two-tone. I happen to really, really love it in the solid white gold with that diamond weight because you have so many white diamonds. There's the halo. There's all that detail, the pave, the bezel set, the rope texture. Again, we don't talk about workmanship all that often. It's not like as sexy as gold and diamonds and stones, right? The gold and the diamonds and the stones are what's sexy about jewelry. We want carat weights. We want flash. We want bling. We want rarity. We want diamonds. We want all that. But there is something to be said for, and again, it's a time-honored tradition. We see it happen every day because it's done here in-house. It's not like it's done in some foreign land and, 8 months ago it was made and then it appears here and we have no idea of how or where it got to be where it is. But when you watch the incredible workmanship and the time and the beauty and really the skill that it takes, the patience and the skill it takes to create designs like this, and you see it happening in front of your eyes every day, it really makes for, again, something that I think we don't talk about nearly enough. Come on over and take a look at this Goshen Mine material, and we will blow it out right now. And who was that, Jess, that got that tourmaline? Oh, okay. It wasn't our requester is why I think you might have missed that. So Julia got it. Well, thank you to Julia. Gary, if you need to see something else, please let me know because we can probably bring out something else for you. I didn't know. I thought maybe it was Gary, our requester. All right. So again, call us early when you see something you love because we never know. I have no way of knowing who's on the phone lines ever until after the fact. So that's where, again, you might want to call on the early side when you see something you love. Always a good idea. Just don't want you to miss out on one of a kind like this one. And the price is not $39.99 any longer. We've got a good one here. Let me try it on for you. And we are rare, rare, rare. Pink is kind of a misnomer. It's usually, if it's better quality, it's got a little lavender purple tone to it. This one does. And we will make this so incredibly affordable. How about $19.99? How about $1,500? It's also the end of the week and it's Sunday, so we clear a lot of jewelry out of here so we can start anew tomorrow. And so how about this at $13.99? It would be a great mounting for that price at this point. You take it for the mounting of the diamonds. You take it for all that unbelievable gold. You get that rare, rare stone as well. And it's not even $13.99. We'll make it $1,299. First caller on that one. And I love that rope border. Just so many little details. It's all about the details. There are 3 different setting styles of the diamonds in one ring. Pave, prong set, and bezel, all in one ring. The diamonds go over to the sides. Look at this. They go 3/4 of the way down the sides. The detail and the designer, it looks like lace, doesn't it? That keeps on going. It's just fabulous in every way. $12.99, one caller. Did we find another? Oh, we might see if we have another tourmaline for Dale, too, if he's still interested. And then who's asking for a big Zambaran? Craig. Craig, it's not only a big Zambaran garnet. It is our largest Zambaran garnet that we've brought to you. It's 112-3815. Oh my goodness. This is a treasure. It is a piece that feels like it should belong to a royal collection, and it's royal Zambaran. And the reason it's called that, well, there's a couple reasons. And first of all, let's touch on what Zambaran is because that usually means purple. Talk about a misnomer. In Swahili, in Tanzania, once again, here's another pride of Tanzania, right? Another stone that comes from Tanzania. And it is that real rich, usually a pinky purple, right? It's not here. This is the bigger size that's also delivering reds. It looks like a rubellite is really what I would associate it with more than garnets typically. There's a color shifting property to it, so it still flashes. It'll flash blues, it'll flash purples, it'll flash reds every time you're in a different light. And I don't mean you have to go from fluorescent to incandescent. I'm talking about just from going indoor to outdoor, from an office lighting into your car, to one room of the house to another. It tends to pick up different flashes of color. We're going to show you our beautiful, boy, that's a 1619. That is the largest we've got. 16 carats 19 plus the 66 points in diamonds. You got to see it on because it is a larger piece. We're only about 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. Of course, we have something very special coming up in earrings today, so stick with us. 20 minutes away, and there aren't many to go around. Here's what this looks like, and I didn't really touch on the diamonds, but they're princess cuts. So there's definitely a royal theme going on, but because this is private collection and rare as can be, it's not just the size, it's the fact it's giving more red than purple to start. Still going to have those purple flecks, still going to have neon hot pink fuchsias, but it's giving those fabulous reds. That's why, again, we're talking about the royal Zambaran that is so rare. One of those other great stones out of Tanzania. We've seen so many even today. Tanzanite, Mahenge spinel, all of those beautiful rarities, but look at how that just flashes and so clean for a 16 karat gem. I will blow this out right now, and look at this. You would think $89.99, we couldn't budge an inch on that price tag. We're actually going to do a whole different discount to make this easy. And again, first caller takes it. We've had already pieces disappear to folks that were different than necessarily who requested it. So that's really important to keep in mind. And all we have to do right now is just give you a value, blow it out, make it yours. It truly is something that you don't normally put a price tag on. And we have those pieces. So that is really special. We have those pieces that are truly priceless, which means, listen, you can't put a price on something if you have literally nowhere else to buy it, right? And there's a lot of great jewelry out there, don't get me wrong. But if you have something that nobody else has, you ask what you want. These are why they're collector's pieces. That's why you hold on to them. And we're going to do better than $89.99. And there's only so low it can go. But taking $1,000 or $2,000 off is not going to do it for our Sunday. Let's make it even better, even easier. And I will send this out right now for just $4,999. And come on in quickly. And don't forget about that Diaspore. And hopefully the blue zircon earrings. I don't know. I guess they're still here. If there's anything you want to ask about, please do. Really, that's been the majority. Here we have all this incredible brand new jewelry. And a lot of people are taking things from earlier in the week, which I highly advise doing. And let's see who else is checking in. Hi, Jason. Oh, thank you, Jason, so much. Jason A, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. Do you know who this is? I don't know if I have a name, but do you guys know what 7521 is? What's that? Oh, is that Rebecca? Oh, goodness. Wow. I would never have guessed that from her screen name. Okay. Well, that works. I'll see, Rebecca, if we can flash it. I don't know. So 7251. All right. We'll see if we can bring it out, Rebecca. I don't know because I don't memorize every item number. So let me see if we have it to show you. I can maybe do that. Maybe can't. We'll check with our inventory right now. I have relayed the message. $49.99 on the Royal Zambaran. We've got a new ruby. I do have a 3 karat diamond. I actually have 2. One's new. One's a 302 with 260 and diamonds around it. Don't suppose anyone's thinking about a big old 3 karat yellow diamond, but I have one. And take a look at this on the hand. It's a wow piece. What do you think of that? That's our 302. First time seeing it ever. I know we got the really beautiful jewelry today, don't we? The blue, I can't stop thinking about the blue zircon earrings. But look at that. And apparently the blue zircons, I guess, are still here. But here's the 302, 18 karat solid gold. What a fabulous 260 diamond mounting, just putting it out there because we've had 3 karat yellow diamonds before, but rarely, if ever, do they have another 260 of diamond weight around them. So that would be a total of 562 in your diamonds. That's a new one here today. So if you're thinking about a big yellow diamond, that's it. The kind of pieces that normally you have to borrow for a couple hours, and yeah, that's something you can own today. And then we have those big top of the hour earrings, $49.99. Okay, so I think Craig's gonna pass on that. All right, so let me know if you'd like that. Again, open to anybody who'd like it. And then we did want to bring you some really fabulous earrings that are new. We've only got a couple pairs of these, and they're actually a bigger version, very similar to what I had last night for you. And this is a little bit like, do you remember the pyramid stud earrings? This is similar, but instead of being a pyramid stud, they actually do a zigzag from the side profile. Does that make sense? They're not flat where the diamonds are set. They go a little bit flared out like so. Even the back. So I guess you could wear them like that. You could wear them like this. Diamonds, do you like diamonds or are you more in a mirror finished gold mood? Either way, you can wear them 2 ways. They've got this great snap bar closure. It's item number 112. 7852. Glad they're here. New style for us. And then we have, again, the drops later, which can be worn a lot of different ways. But this is something only yellow gold. So our yellow gold lovers, they're only 2, 4, 6, and 8. 8 stones per earring, 16 for the pair. And you've got a yellow gold option. That's a total of 34 points in diamonds. Wait till you see these on because these are going to be the 3/4 inch if I'm guessing and estimating just by looking at them visually. I, of course, will measure them for you. But this is something we had similar yesterday, but they were smaller. Now you're getting that bigger approach here, that really special look. This is absolutely, you think about gold today, and thank goodness these were not made today or yesterday or last week. That's what's giving us the chance to really discount the price the way we are, is that you've got some major, major value here so that you can go ahead and grab a great new design, an updated look, still with all that gold. I love that they're still reversible too. I think that's really fabulous. And then here's what they look like from a distance. Remember, only yellow gold, great for gifting as well. Love that they're reversible. Here's what they look like from a distance. And then you can see they are, yep, 3/4 of an inch in their round diameter, even though they do flare out a little bit. And then all you do is you've got a straight post. So it's a hinged closure at the base, and you just literally pull them apart and then click them closed. It could not be simpler, easier. You don't need help, assistance, a mirror, nothing. It's just super, super easy to put them on. And this is what they look like when they are on. So you can see how they're going to wear. And of course, that's a really beautiful way to get an earring that you'll wear every single day. Yellow gold only on those. And we're going to take them even lower than even $1,000 or $999. So another great idea. And then of course, to give you an idea here really quickly, stay right there. I'm just going to show you. These are coming up in just a little bit. Those are my new convertible drop earrings that are going to be multiple ways to wear them. So, but still, they're a little more pricey than these. And we're not going to stay at $999 here on this earring. We'll take another look close up and make them even better than $899. Let's do something crazy here. This is going to be $888. $888. That's it. We've only got a couple of pairs to go around. It's a great way to get bigger individual diamonds as well. And already a pair is gone. Thank you so much. Yellow gold only. That's all we got. We'll give them 60 seconds. Then we are going to move right along. Thank you. Thank you. Let us know what requests you have too. And Craig, if you need a smaller Zambaran, that was the largest in the house. So if there's any need for a smaller one, or if you're looking for a different price point, please, please call in. And tell us, talk to us. I love when we can really get you what you need. And you know, if you already made the effort to call in and make a request, then let's work towards getting you exactly what you want and what you need there. And obviously we've got a few Zambarans in the house to share with you. All right, coming up, we're gonna show you what's next. And by the way, those earrings coming up, they're in about 15 minutes. If you're not registered yet, please get registered so you're ready to go on the fabulous earring value and everything else that we're doing today. Want to make sure you do that because we've got a lot of limited items. We are going to see one of our most incredible diamond bands ever that is a bestseller for us. We're so excited to bring that. We do have, I have the Paraiba bracelet, the big Brazilian Paraiba bracelet. I do have a matching necklace just to kind of, these are the pieces that we show you just to, you know, say, here's something you haven't seen before. Here's something you don't know, you know, you never realized could exist. That is all Brazilian Paraiba in a collar. For us, it's like bragging rights. That is saying, here it is, the most important piece of jewelry arguably we've ever made in all of this solid platinum with 322 of Brazilian Paraibas. You would never even guess that. You'd probably just guess 20 carats. Very deceiving in a good way. I think it looks like a lot more, but they're Brazilians. That's the original find. And then you also have 6 carats plus in diamonds. So if anybody needs a Paraiba diamond collar, we have one. And that's worth just fantasizing about for a minute. How about some requests here? We've got another bicolor. So in case Gary's still looking, oh, and Rebecca, we do have it. All right, so Rebecca, did she already pick this up or is she thinking about it? All right, she already got it. All right, so Rebecca, we do have it. So let me show that really quickly here for you. This is for you, Rebecca B. Take a look. At least I think it's Rebecca. Oh my goodness, that's the one with those. Yeah, this is that Netflix logo right there in the middle. It's true. Has anybody ever watched Netflix? Of course, right? Of course. Look at that. You see all those red, I've never seen red flashes broken up in many, many lines like that. It's 112-7251. Rebecca, great choice. This is the 461 Museum Reserve Emerald Cut. We will have one a little bit later in Emerald Cut, a little different mounting. Love the simplicity, yet the high-end elegance of that mounting with the baguettes and the rounds around it. Thank you, Rebecca. And one more time on the hand here in case she did not see that when it was originally presented a few, maybe a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, whenever it was. My days are running together. But that is going to be just a really special emerald cut. But don't worry if you're going, I missed it. We've got another emerald cut coming up today that's actually a 6 carat plus that's really impressive. So thank you, Rebecca. And here is, just in case Gary's out there looking for another bicolor or anybody else, I have something similar. Oh yeah. Now this emerald cut, I have not even seen this piece. We're just bringing out something new for you. And it's wider. It's wider. Some emerald cuts are very narrow. This is practically square. 112-6281. Thank you, Rebecca. Enjoy that Tanzanite. I love looking at those Very unique red flashes. Now here it is with our bicolor green and pink, about 50-50 like the last one was. This is our 579. It's a good size, 52 points in diamonds, and then you have a two-tone gold. So couldn't decide here, so we just said, let's put them both in. I love that yellow gold basket that's surrounding. That's, of course, going to be that middle row in mirror finish gold down the sides, and then you've got the diamonds. Basically, it looks almost like you added ring guards, but all in one, so very simple and easy and straightforward. And here we are with our major 579 stays as is, two-tone gold. Love that, because those bright greens almost remind me of a bright green Paraiba I had a few hours ago last night. It was the most lime green. You almost could sense, like you almost, you know, when you kind of, you pucker a little bit because you taste something really tart or really sour. That's what these colors remind me of. They're so bright. They're so amazing. And yet this one, not bad for a 6-carat stone. We've got it listed at $69.99. Got to bring it down. I know we had the other one go before everyone had a chance to get it, so now we get to bring you an even better value on a brand new piece that, yeah, should be $7,000. It's not going to be. Got to make sure everything follows those lines of value. We got to really do that. That's what we're here to do. So this one's going on the hand here, and we'll make it less than even $3,500. Look at that clarity. See that from all the angles? And you see, it's why I love the yellow gold down the middle, is because it really draws attention to the fact this is a 50-50 split on the stone. It really just, again, aligns visually with it as well. There it is on the hand. I know it needs a little extra polish, and I'll do that. But this is going to be, you know what, skip it. We won't even do $3,000 or $29.99. And again, stays as is, yellow and white gold together. Lots of diamond weight, over a ½ carat. Somehow it really does, it reads as more. I'm going to do this one for $2,499. One only, and it looks like a bicolor day, and that's the watermelon tourmaline. So when it actually has those greens and pinks that are truly just, we're not talking about like bright garish colors as we're looking at it up close again, and it still has what I always look for, those golden flashes. Yeah, it's got a big old smudge on the top, so let me do that, get that all polished up for you. It may actually need some polishing from the back too, but it's better. Oh yeah, much better. All right, so there we go. That's pristine. Yes. Okay, who was it, Julie? Julia. Julie's going to take this one instead of the one she got earlier, which means that I'm going to go ahead and show the 461. Maybe this is going to work for the best. Not the 461, the 371. 377. Goodness, I need to stop going on memory. My memory is not capable right now. There it is. This one is now back, and that one's $19.99. Okay. So are we all set on bicolors? And maybe that's the one, who knows, maybe that works out the way it's supposed to. I don't know if Gary liked that one, but there we go. That's the, there's the polished look at it. There, what is going on? Got water spots everywhere. Let me see if I can get that one another, just an extra polish, and see if I can really give that one what it needs. Perfect. All right. It just took a little extra scrubbing. But that's going to be $19.99, so that one's now back. So if you wanted that one and you were disappointed you missed it, it's all a meant to be moment. So congrats. And that one again is 5329. Hey, Susan in California. Well, thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you, and thank you. You're so kind. You are so sweet, so kind. That's very, very nice of you. All right, and those earrings are still going out. We have those gorgeous hoops that were brand new, kind of a pyramid style. And then we also have our new earrings coming up in about 8 minutes. So getting ready for a celebration of a lot of what we love in diamonds and gold, and something you're gonna wear often. I really, that's what I always enjoy, getting investing into pieces that you know you're gonna wear a lot. That's so important. All right, that one's $19.99. If you missed this one on the hand, here it is one more time. Yes, it came back. It got swapped out for the other. So now this one's available and should be gone. So $19.99. Okay, let's get into it. I've got a Mahenge spinel, which is the round, and I had a beautiful pear shape. If you want a carat plus, I had a pear shape last night. I think it's still available, but this is, oh my goodness. Stop what you're doing and look at the stone, because you've probably never seen a round cut like this. It's not Portuguese cut. It's not diamond cut. Sorry, my wheel is a little, oh, there we go. It just needed to be in the right place. Okay, well, there we go. The wheel just needed to be in a different position. There we go. Okay, so now this, do you see the cutting? If you look internally at the way the light is hitting that stone, it almost looks like an octagon, doesn't it? This is such a departure from, we know rounds, they're gonna be a beautiful rare cut. You waste a lot of rough willingly when you cut a round. but it's nice to see a round that's different and bolder because this actually has a little octagonal facet pattern to it. So really special the way this looks, and it's an incredible value because it's our round 64 pointer. It's item number 0739. So it goes back a ways, so you're paying old gold pricing, old diamond pricing, old Mahenge pricing, all of that. And we're gonna blow it out right now for one caller, but that's the key with today. With just a couple of exceptions, like the diamond earrings I have at the top of the hour, most everything that I have for you, as usual, it is TVON, is a one of a kind. So that's why you wanna dial in really early. This is not going to be, ooh, I love this price tag. This one will be fabulous. Forget about $49.99. 66 points in diamonds as well. Lots going on in the diamond weight, petal after petal after petal of pave, overlapping, giving you that stunning, stunning look. And no, I cannot possibly, and you can change the gold to color. Oh no, never mind, that one's white gold only, but I like to double check it. Yeah, this one is white gold only, and that has everything to do with this value, but we usually see Mahenges in the white gold anyways, yes. I do, I have one. Now, can she please narrow it down? We have probably 55 Turkish diaspores. I can go 14 carats and down to about 2. I got everything in between. I got 2 to 14. So does she want something, what's that? Don't have anything except yesterday's for $888. I got an oval from yesterday for $888, but I got nothing else under 1,000. Yes. $13.99. Done. Sold. Bye. It's gone before I put up a price. I think that's symbolic of something. Now, Kim, I'll show you this one because that's the new one I have, and it's a really cool cut. And maybe we can make it work here. Let me see if I can bring this $39.99 piece down. Isn't that the way it should go, though? We just had a piece go. Someone just said, I take it. I'm taking it. I don't care what the price is. I know Lolo, she's going to give me the best price. So, again, you should feel safe saying sold even before you see the price typically because you know it's going to be fabulous, and you want to get it before somebody else does. That's the real key here. So now we're going to talk about Diaspore. So Kim, is this Kim in Tennessee by any chance? Texas or Tennessee? It's one or the other. Where? I don't know. Hopefully I got that right. If not, sorry. We're going to find out. 5543. Take a look at this Diaspore. This one's new right now, and it's going to be our 264, and that has 70 points in diamonds, and well done on the Mahenge. And here we are with the big time 264 oval, but it's also specialty cut. There's a lot of glisten and gleam and glow to that fabulous, fabulous stone. Am I right? That's a beauty, isn't it? And then the diamonds are really simple, but you still get 70 points in the diamond weight. And that one will be one only $49.99. Yeah, I told you I'd try to help you out because I thought it was $39.99, so I'm already in the at a deficit here. Let's take it down to an incredible new low and send it out right here and now. This will be better than even $2,000. And that's a beautiful cut. This one actually can be done in any gold color you wish. 70 points, keeping it very traditional. It's a very traditional mounting, isn't it? Very traditional, but still opulent in the diamond weight and, of course, the quality. And that one will be under $2,000. It's not $19.99 either. I'm just going to take you lower. I know where she wants to be. This is a little bit bigger stone. Let's make it a really special price tag at $1,699 only. And one caller gets it because another one of a kind. Got hundreds of them to show you in the next 2 hours. So hopefully they will all get a great home. Don't forget, we had some of our, I got a little overzealous today. I admit it, and I know better, so my apologies. I showed you a lot of our museum pieces right out the gate on the Sunday morning. We had the pink sapphire butterfly. I had the huge Royal Zambaran by request. I had the massive aqua, the blue zircon earrings, the Tanzanite with Mahenge spinels. So anything you need, they're still here, that, as far as I know. We've had a lot of pieces going from previous shows. Yes. Thank you. More of the yellow gold designer hoops are going out as well. Thank you very much at $888. Enjoy those. All right, there's the Diaspore. So I can see if we have something similar. Maybe, you know what? I don't know if that oval's still available. That's the problem. I think the oval I had ended up selling, and I don't know if that was yesterday morning or evening, but I think that larger piece, the oval's gone, but it had a little less diamond weight. So $16.99 on that one. And then would you like to see our 3 carats in the yellow diamonds? Or maybe perhaps we need to see this Paraiba that is a gorgeous blue-green Paraiba. Check this out. Now this is special. Take a look at that. Wow. That's awfully clean for copper bearing. This is not Congolese. It's bona fide copper and manganese content. It sure is. Now that's fabulous. And designer because we added baguettes and rounds and all the rounds are huge. It's 112-5639. Brand new yet again. Got a lot of brand new today, don't we? And then we'll see the returning favorite, which is the band with the burnished diamonds, the 3 of them. That is men's or ladies, totally unisex, great stackable, all of that. But let's do this one real quick. 5639 is a 18 karat gold piece, a 252 Paraiba, a 71-point diamond weight in those baguettes and rounds together, making that fabulous frame for a beautifully clean, bright neon, copper rich. It's one of the rarest stones on the planet. And it's very, very beautiful as well, I must admit. I think we all have different, ideals when it comes to beauty, but obviously, it's generally regarded well across the world as one of the more beautiful of stones and certainly rare, so it's got it all going on. It's got the rarity factor, the beauty factor, it's got the great, in this case, the size and the clarity, which it doesn't always have great clarity. Here is the length of the pendant in the 18 karat white gold, and that's gonna be about, what do you think, 7/8? Yep. 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Great finishing, which I'll show you when we go back up close. But first, on the neckline, so you can see how that's going to look from a distance away. That's got some size to it. That's a lot larger than we see in a lot of our pendants. So I'm thrilled to bring it to you. Let's go ahead and get you another close-up look, and then we'll show you the inside. Under gallery also that you have here to go with it. That is just, I can just you can sense the mint, right? There's a mintiness to it. It's beautiful and bright, and that's your finishing. Even a designer insignia there on the inside. Is that also? Just checking to make sure that's not an enhancer. No, just want to check there. All right, let's blow it out. It needs a little rhodium in the back, but hey, we'll do that. And note made. And we'll make this one $79.99. I don't like that price. I'm just not a fan of that price. Let's make sure we move it. Top of the hour is already here. Let's make this one $3,999 instead for a 2.5 carat. FYI, our 2.5 carat Paraibas usually go for $25,000. Where's my one today? I have a carat 60 today. That's wrong. I have a carat 60 today that's $25,000. Let's get you a carat more for a teeny tiny fraction of the price. $39.99. Paraiba lovers, rejoice. That is a great looking stone. Okay, now it's the top of the hour. Are we ready for this? I sure hope so. I sure hope that we're all ready for something that is really just totally different than what we've ever had before. Really proud to have you with us today. Happy Sunday, one and all. Happy March to you. Glad you're here hanging out with us. It's awfully nice to have your company as usual. Get to see you guys for a couple hours today and then tonight as well. 3 hours tonight. Just remember doing pulling double duty here for the weekend shows these days. So I'm with you Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 shows each of those days and Monday as well. So 6 shows, 4 days, kind of condensed there. So a lot more shows, shorter amount of days. So again, for those of you that don't see me during the week, I'm only here Mondays and Fridays. For the time being, that's changing. That is changing. I don't think, we're going to be doing 9 shows just to be, because things are changing. So just so you know. Okay. So I know there's probably going to be a change here in the coming weeks. Just stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. But there is going to be a very special top of the hour here. So pretty thrilled about this. I've been talking about it the last couple of days. Very excited. And again, welcome if you are just tuning in. Glad you're with us Sunday. Lauren Blair, TVON. This is one of our big specials, and it's an earring. Sorta. It's an earring and more. And it's an earring you can wear multiple ways as an earring, or you can even wear as a pendant. So it's kind of like you're all in one. Beautiful way to every single day you're utilizing some aspect of this design, which is the genius part of it, is that there are a lot of beautiful earrings out there, but they're worn just as earrings, whether that's a stud or a drop or a hoop or what have you. This is a drop style, which first of all is not something we see all the time. We see a lot of studs and hoops, but the drops make them very elegant. However, I believe it's a drop that you can still wear daily. I don't think it takes a really, you don't have to be going to that wedding to necessarily wear them. But I think they still work when you're going to the wedding or dressing up in some really grand way. This is $265 though in diamonds. But again, touched on this a little earlier, it's more in an earring. When you talk about stud, that's one thing. But when you have something that's capable of being multiple pieces of jewelry at once, there is a lot of labor. It can be a hoop, it can be a drop, it can be a pendant on your favorite chain of choice, whether that's your DBTYs or any other chain you have and own. This is really something special. So give me a second because I got to set these up on the hand shot here. There is going to be white, yellow, and rose. I've only got the white and the yellow because we know those will be the most popular choices, but this is also about a value, and that's why it's our top of the hour. There is a limited quantity. So even though I'm going to have a little bit more than one, which is nice, I'm not going to have a ton of quantity to go around for you. So that's also something I want you to just keep top of mind if you're thinking about them. And obviously, being our top of the hour, they're going to be a great value. So let me help get these set up here. So take a look at our hand shot here, and then we'll help bring this in, because this is we've only got 2 shots to work with. So I'm going to help bring that in at a close up here, because obviously they don't sit on their own on the wheel very well. So that's where, and I'm going to refocus too, because that's what we got to do. Now they're sitting in a different spot than where our hand is. So there we have the beautiful look you see there. And then let me go ahead and refocus this camera. I don't work with this camera as much, but you've got a very cool look and a very cool door knocker style. But the great news is that for this hinged hoop you have at the top, and I've got the yellow and the white, which you're going to see both. This is 1127-681. We've been waiting a couple of weeks for these to arrive, and now they're here and ready to go. You get 1 day with them, because there's no chance they're going to be sticking around past today's show. That's the thing, limited quantity. That's why even when we've got a little bit of quantity, they don't stick around. But there are so many ways to wear them. They're a classic style. They happen to be this look that is really lovely and very now, but also can be really that classic door knocker, because you see how the pave starts at the top in this hoop style, and then it's going to lead to this beautiful drop, which is solid pave and then rounded. The carat weight is 265, so they've got a lot of great diamond weight to them, but this is the fun part. You get to play. And that's what I love the most about them. And I just realized this is just really, again, challenging, because I've only got, so many cameras here. But let me show you what the yellow gold looks like here. I'm going to go ahead and move these aside for a moment and show you the yellow gold, because I want you to see both. And I want you to see the yellow gold and then how they're going to actually be convertible styling. That's really important. So this is, and look at the finishing, because there's a couple of ways to wear them just on their own. So what you can do is you can go ahead and take one of the earrings, open it up. You can wear this all on its own. Watch this, take that off, and suddenly it's a hoop. Fabulous hoop, snap it closed, done. You've got a hoop and you have the gorgeous drop. So you can obviously choose to wear that. Now that's the hoop on its own, which I'll give you the length right here. So this is why one way, count the ways, because honestly you're going to come up with your own as well. But there it is at just a little over 1/2 inch. It's really about 5/8 of an inch just as a hoop. When you decide to add the door knocker style, you put this right on. That's pretty easy, don't you think? That was easy. That was simple. I can handle that. Then you have your diamond drop. The total length there is going to be 1 3/8 inches. Okay. Then, wait for my next trick. You can switch it around, because we made this gorgeous undergallery. You can wear them this way if you want diamonds or you want gold. Now also, for those of you that already have hoops, other hoops, maybe they're diamond hoops, maybe they're skinnier hoops, maybe they're bezel set hoops, you can put this drop on your other hoop earrings as well. And then, as I give you a look at the white gold here, because I'm going to go over to the neckline shot and show you something else. Because there is a really, really simple way you can take that drop and you can go ahead and you can put it on a chain. I'm going to show you the white gold here. You can put that drop on a favorite chain, whether it's your diamonds by the yard, whether it's your basic chain, whatever it is, whatever kind of chain you have. And suddenly, look at this. You got a fabulous necklace. You've got a necklace you can wear as well. You can do a million things with it. You can put that drop on other pieces, other hoops, other styles of earrings that you have. Got plenty of room to work with there. So think about that. And that's one way you wear it. And so I've got to try them on for you. So again, let's go back to the close-up of the white gold. I'll try on a couple for you so you can see how they work. It is just too much fun to play with these. And you're getting, again, this is more than just a diamond weight. I know we're all tempted to think about diamonds alone. 265, love that, it's great. But also, when you really give it some thought, there's so much gold, there's so much incredible workmanship, the backing finished the way they are, so I don't know if you're gonna flip them around, but you can, just for another look, but they also look great from the back. I know I'm not a huge fan of that backdrop, so the gray, the white diamonds against the gray are not very helpful, but again, they puddle on a wheel. But I'm gonna really, what really matters is seeing them on. I think that's what matters. Give me a second, Tony, I gotta make sure I did this right. But seeing them on is really the important part, and that's what I'm gonna show you now, because what I just did, was I'm just showing you right here in one shot. I'm showing you the drop and the hoop. So there they are. In the white gold, the drop, what I did was put them all together there. And the hoop, that's the same hoop. That's basically, that's this, but used only as a hoop. And I stacked them, of course, just to show you all at once. And this earring should be $79.99. Only a couple to go around. This will never, ever last. So again, you see the drop, that's your 1 3/8. You see the hoop, 5/8. All it is this simple. Watch this. Boom, I took one off, I took off the drop, and boom, you put them on. It does not get easier than that. Suddenly now I got 2 hoops. Then you add the drop. Then you can twist the drop around and have the gold, which is beautifully finished on the back if you want to. You can put that on as your pendant. It totally is up to you. So many ways to wear one pair of earrings that it really is just amazing to me. And that, again, is the same style. Let's go back to seeing them up close so you can also see just the incredible workmanship that they have, the beautiful pave that you see from the front, but also from the sides. And there's just, I mean, it's nothing short of amazing what we're doing here. And do we have anybody who's intrigued, thinking about them? If I make them a deal, remember when we had the piece earlier and somebody said, well, I took it and I said sold right away because I know she's going to make the price incredible. I know that's what she does. I know it's going to be a very special opportunity and price tag. Of course it is. But this is something where as we have created these and designed them, and it's been a process that has lasted months and months on end to try and really not just give you a one-way, simple, straightforward single earring. It really was about how can we stretch that dollar? Let's be honest. I can't tell you otherwise. We can't fight the fact that gold's doing what it's doing. We can't fight the fact that diamonds have been on the rise for the last many, many, many years. Obviously, diamonds are always going up. They're always projecting higher. But again, they never go backwards. Gold really hasn't done that historically either. So how can we stretch that dollar? Give you quality, because there's one thing we're committed to. I'm never going to reduce the quality. I'm never going to cut corners on quality. And we won't. We can't. We won't. We just refuse to do that. We're not going to do lab grown. We're not going to do synthetic or simulated. We're not going to do faux. We're not going to cheapen the diamonds. We're not going to stray from our VS because that's what makes us different. There are so many places to shop where you've got those opportunities every single day. And by the way, you pay more than what you're going to here. But I love that we are making things affordable. And here's what we thought. Let's stretch that dollar. Let's invest in one great earring that you can wear many, many, many ways, even as a pendant. Every day you get your VS diamonds in some way, shape, or form, but you get to enjoy them and enjoy that quality, and you have a true workhorse in your collection. That's what it's about. And $79.99 is not going to work either. And again, we already have 1, 2, 3 pairs already spoken for and reserved with the $79.99 price tag that you know I'm taking lower, right? Come on over and take a look at them. Here they are again. That's your up close on the white gold. I'll do the same for the yellow gold as well. And then all we need to do right now, and you saw them on my ear, I'm just stacking the hoops. We can show them to you again and again and again. I'll try on the yellow gold for you. But this is really something you cannot miss because we've never, in all of our years, we've never had anything like this. And it's a ton of labor and workmanship to figure this all out and make sure that it actually, and when I say you can do it, there's a lot of reversible styles out there that maybe that's possible, but you're never actually going to do that because it looks like you took something and reversed it. This really is, you would never ever know that this wasn't supposed to be designed as a pendant or as a hoop by itself or as a drop by itself. Here's the yellow gold with the white gold together just to show you the different gold colors on. So this is the yellow gold in the entire door knocker style drop earring. Notice how that's yellow and you don't really notice that. It still just looks like those bright, amazing white diamonds that we love. Then you have the white gold behind it. That again is the same earring. I just took off the drop part of it and made it the hoop so you can wear it wherever you want. Maybe you even want to get a couple pairs because there are so many ways to use it as that convertible styling. And it's better than $79. You know it has to be. And there's so much gold, but look how they're not weighing down. They're not at all stretching out that piercing or being too heavy or too weighty. They're not uncomfortable at all. Honestly, I wear a lot of big earrings. I wear a lot of heavy earrings. And, you know, where I'm just, you know, aching at the end of the day and ready to rip those earrings off. And this is something you barely even feel, despite the fact that it's got so much amazing gold weight and so much incredible workmanship to it. And they're not going to be $79.99 either. Take a look at the close-up on the white. Again, that's yellow. That's white that I had in the hoop. Here's the white gold entirely all together set up as they are. And here's what we have. Stunning, stunning, amazing look. And the best prices in the world are here. So just know that if you are seeking out, even if you are willing to forego quality, even if you want to go with a lower quality, you're still going to pay more everywhere else you go. We can beat in most occasions. Look at that from a distance. Oh, that earring. Dressy or casual, I think a lot of us like to look polished every day. That's a polished earring. That is an earring that I could absolutely go out to lunch right now or brunch on a Sunday with, you know, gals and just hang out, enjoy, catch up on the happenings of the week and wear those with just a beautiful kind of casual springtime dress, right? We're not there yet, but we're getting there, right? Time changes next Sunday. A week from today is the time change. Can you believe it? We're going to get all that extra daylight. It's going to start to feel like spring. The weather's warming, all of that. So you've got a piece that absolutely daytime. That is not a piece you reserve. That could be your new everyday, and it's pretty and polished. It really is. It's the pretty and polished design that's not going to be $79. Even half of this price, $4,000, we're taking it lower. And get one, if you can get both colors, I honestly think this is going to be the piece that you can call me tomorrow, you can call me next week, a month from now, you can call me when you get them at home and say, I need to get the other gold color, and they're not going to be here. It is definitely, with all the versatility you have, it's definitely a day to say, you know what, I know I'm going to wear those a million different ways forever and ever and ever. I'm going to get all the colors I can today that I want, that I know I'm going to wear, and I want to just get them. Get them before they're gone. $39.99 they will not be. This is one of those spectacular TVON values that cannot be topped, cannot be beat. Even in lab grown, even in synthetic, that's all lab grown stuff. And yet quality, quality, quality through and through, and the workmanship, amazing. Look at those earrings. And I put on the hoop on the next to it, beside it. So here's what I'll do. You can even get fancy and go asymmetric one day if you want to be a little funky. You can go that. You can do one drop on one side and then one hoop on the other and make them asymmetric. There's a whole thing happening towards that right now. Here's what I'll do instead of $39.99. Better price tag, not even $3,500. Oh my goodness, what a value these are. That's the white. I'll show you the yellow gold again here so you can choose and really make that decision. If you can only get one, get one. Get at least one pair because there's just too many fabulous ways. And don't forget about the pendant. You can wear it as a pendant. You can take that drop and wear it as a pendant all you like. It's really stunning, and they are just, there's that great click-in closure with that hinge. Could not be any easier, and they're not $35. They're not $34.99. This is still unbelievable value. There's so much gold in these earrings that, of course, are your choice of, there's the yellow. So again, oh my goodness, I cannot decide myself. Honestly, I might have to be taking my own advice, getting one of each, getting the white, getting the yellow. Here's what we'll do instead of 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. And how many do we have gone already? So Jason's got a pair, Jess has got a pair, you've got a pair, Allison? All right. Andy's got a pair. They're not $31.99. This is a true must-have, if you ask me. If you have an ear pierced, and if you wear pendants, and you want versatility, we call them convertible style. They're $265 in diamonds, and they're 14 karat solid. Look at the back. There's the back finishing that is so unbelievably good with all that great undergallery work. Here's the front with all that pave. Again, hoop, drop, pendant, and multiple ways to wear it. And you can take this drop off and put it on other earrings, other hoop styles, other drops. You can really play. It's kind of like the Wonder Ring. Set aside some time when you get at home and play. Play, because you're going to find ways you just didn't expect to even wear them. And I'll tell you what, not even $3,099. We're blowing them out. This is the yellow. Here's the white gold. Honestly, you choose your favorite, or if you can get both, you get both, because they are just too fabulous to pass up. And they're only $2,999 for those earrings. So you're going to decide which one you like. Do we like the yellow gold? Do we like, but they really sway, don't they? It's fabulous how they move. That's kind of, this is why we call it the door knocker style. The hoop can be still, and look at the way the diamonds move there. They just are all really well done. So any little movement that you naturally have when you wear them, and what color are we all getting? Thank you so much. $29.99. And again, the white gold here up close for you as well. So there's that white gold, yellow gold also. Take your pick. And thank you so much, Rebecca. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate that. My name is Lauren, Jason. That's my name. He's new around here, I think, and he just says, that host, the host, the host. My name's Lauren, so it's good to meet you. Hey, Kirsten. Not yet. We don't have any word on that Congolese material. And hi, Ursula. Thank you so much. Ursula, always good to see you with us. Message me later. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Really? I sure will. Well, got nothing better going on. Here we go. Hi, Christy. Well, first of all, we have to give another birthday shout out. We've already had a couple birthdays today in the house, and I want to give another, it's a belated birthday shout out, but Wayne, my apologies, didn't know. Mr. Fisher. Thanks for being with us today. I'm so glad you're hanging out with us, and your family's so lovely. And Christy, how kind of you to pass along that your dad celebrated a birthday yesterday. I know he and his whole family, they've been watching me for literally decades. So we feel like we know each other. So hi, Wayne, happy birthday to you. I hope you had a great day yesterday. Happy March. We're here. We got great values. We got a big celebration of diamonds here for you. Hi, Wayne, happy birthday. All right, so thanks for letting me know, Christy. That's awfully nice. Glad we get to celebrate a little belated. And then here we go with our diamond drop earrings. Hoops, drops, gorgeous pave every which way, pendant as well. You can wear it on your diamonds by the yard. You can wear it any way you want. You will play with them when you get them home. And I'm so glad they're here. So welcome on in. Happy Sunday, everybody. This is really super, super cool. Enjoy them. All right, $29.99. Hey, but Andy, who got your pair? I like to know who my fabulous diamond gals are out there. Deidre, thank you so much. Jason, you got up here, right? Fabulous. Who was that? Thank you, Brenda. What about you, Jess? Ginger. Oh my goodness, funny. She loves her diamond pieces, right? So Ginger, I know, when we have something really good in diamonds, I know Ginger in Texas is going to take advantage of that. Thank you so much. And Allison, who's getting your pair? Thank you so much. Brenda got a pair? Who else? Celia? Is it Celia or Cecilia? Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia. All righty. It's my hairstylist name, too. All right, so here we go. Who knows? It's not her. It's not her. She's busy on Sunday, especially this Sunday. It's kind of a big day for the beauty world in Los Angeles today. Yeah, she's probably preoccupied a little bit today. All right, coming up, right? She's probably doing some, I know whose hair she's doing. Is it Celine? Is it Smokey? Is it, Leslie? All right, guys, we're going to move on. Let's talk about, we have a gents ring, by the way. Incredible gents ring. Pretty awesome style there. And hey, everybody, glad you're with us. Those earrings are just fabulous. I'm still wearing, oh no, I'm not wearing them. If you need to see them one more time, or if you need to see them as a pendant, do let me know. We'll help you out. That is just the coolest value. We're going to give it 60 seconds here, kind of wrap this thing up. If you want them or want to try them, remember you have a money back guarantee as well. So never hesitate to try something that you love, see what it's all about, get something very special, and you might end up really, I think a lot of people are going to end up coming back for the other gold colors, what I assume. But again, they're here for you now, and they're an incredible price. And we only at this point have 2 left that we can do. Because this is, again, I know it's hard to imagine unless you spend a lot of time in a jewelry manufacturing facility. It's hard to imagine the kind of labor that goes into something like this. It's not something that I know we think that jewelry just gets dropped off by like a jewelry ferry and it just arrives and it's just, it's beautiful and it's perfected and it's polished and it's perfect and it's all those things. But it's actually very complex to make pieces like this that have so many working pieces. This is where I always think about my dear brother who, he's kind of, as brothers and sisters might tend to be. I mean, we're like total opposites in so many ways, although he's a better public speaker than I am, if you can believe it. He's an incredible public speaker, but he's also an engineer. And so he makes things. He builds boats and cars, and not even for a living, that's just his hobby. So it's one of those things where I think about him who's got that really, that eye for design and that eye for really creating from scratch, and how difficult it is to make something like this that's going to be able to give you that workhorse styling. So that's it. Final 60 seconds, then we're going to move on. And then let me know if you have any other requests we can bring out. Did you have another pair going out? Thank you so much. All right, so really glad we have those for you. And again, it's a beautiful way to go, but I think maybe, yes. Did Miriam take a pair? Did you say Miriam or Marion? Miriam, not Miriam in California, is it? Oh, really? Oh, it is wonderful. Well, how nice. She's not too far away. She's not too far away at all. She's like, she lives closer to the studio than I do. I love that. She's right around the corner here. Very nice. Well, thank you so much. We'll have them right out to you. And then I did want to show you, we have a beautiful opal. We do have that Paraiba collar. I need to take you down to the wheel here, and let me move this display over. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to follow the earrings. And yeah, you still got a couple seconds left with them, but I have to show you this band. Speaking of diamonds and classics, and something that's not here always in stock that we wish was, I'll tell you a little secret. If that was here in stock every day, I'd show it every day. And I'm not one for reruns, but hey, this is the ring to them. Item number is 112-2532. Oh my goodness. Men's or ladies, it's a true unisex style. Could be a wedding band, could be a stackable, could be an anniversary band. You stack it, or you wear it a solo, or you can wear it pinky to thumb and anywhere in between. I'm putting this in the must-have category. There are about, I would say, 8 pieces in my total history here. So figure that's like 1 a year, right? I have about 8 pieces here that I deem and dub must-haves. I know it's fine jewelry. I know that I don't sell necessarily a necessity. But when luxury becomes this affordable, I think sometimes there are certain pieces that do become just that. They become necessities. And this beautiful, beautiful style, by the way, those hoops that I'm wearing in the second, those are still that hoop from that convertible earring if you want those for less than $3,000. So I would definitely think about picking those up. But here we are with a 23-point total weight among 3 big stones, burnished. I know how many of you have and own and love the bangle. That was the 77-point diamond bangle that we had with that really hefty gold weight. You know the one I'm talking about. It's really substantial. I think I created 7 or 8 different versions before we finally finalized it, brought it to you, and said, okay, now it's perfected. Here is what you're getting now in the band to match. This came after the bangle. The bangle debuted. Yes, it did. And then it was so many of you that said, we need a ring. We need a ring to match. And here it is, ready to go for you with the 23 points. And again, rarely is it in stock. And you've got white, yellow, or you can get the rose gold as well. But these are about 8 points each on the diamonds because they're all the same size. They do not actually change sizes. They do not graduate. They're all the same. It also creates that look as if they just keep going because they're so evenly spaced so that when you see it on the finger, which I'll show you next, you can see the diamonds actually go from one side to the other no matter what your ring size is. If you're a teeny tiny size like a 4, if you're up to a 10, 11, whatever, it's again, men's or ladies, so keep that in mind as well. But this is what's so impressive. It's all solid. It's all finished. And I don't know about you, but that does not look like a ring that was made in this era of gold. Look at how substantial this is. I'm just going to grab a ring that's in front of me and show you what rings usually look like. And this is a very pricey pink diamond ring, but let me show you this very pricey pink diamond ring and how it looks from the side profile. And that's plenty of gold. That's a beautiful certified GIA pink diamond. That's not even like, I don't know, $10,000. It's a really, really good piece. But look at that. Versus this. That's a ring. It sounds crazy to say, but there's like this trend happening towards these, like, I don't know what they call them, but like I'm going to call it a fitness ring, where it's like these big, bulky, big old things that, you know, are supposed to look like jewelry, but they really don't because they've got all this like technology inside too. And I think it's great. You know, it can, you know, read all your, it can read everything your body's doing, right? It's cool. It's all great. If you're really, you know, into that and want to keep track of that, I think it's a great idea. But it's almost like it's thicker and heavier than that. And it's solid gold through and through. It's amazing. It's 23 points in diamonds. It's still amazing that we're doing this price tag at the same price. That's why I wanted to give it a little love and a little airtime today so you can see what we're doing to make this and keep this affordable when it obviously can't continue to be for time and time again because gold's going crazy, right? Gold is like spiraling out of control. So I don't care. I know I keep saying that, but this is the price that we debuted it at that made it a bestseller in the first place. So proud to bring it back, and it's not going to be $29.99 when anywhere in the world, and there's a big designer obviously that does something similar, they charge incredible amounts of money for the one with no diamonds. You know, the ones with little etchings, the little carvings. Hold on, I got to zoom back my hand shot here. So give me just a second and I'll show you how it looks on the hand. It is large and impressive and solid all the way through. This is not some kind of filled ring. There is not just a little vermeil layer of gold. This is solid. Look at the depth from a distance there. That's the yellow gold. See how I mean? They space perfectly so that there's one in the center. And if you want to alternate them or zigzag them a little bit or put them on and stack them, you can line them up like I just did. Ooh, I love those in 2 different tones of gold. I've had up to 5 on at a time. Keep in mind, if you are going to stack, you may want to go up in the size a little bit because they are so thick and so heavy. And then if you want to look at that, I just staggered them a little bit so you can do that. Then I always like to do odd numbers when you're layering 3s and 5s, but this one's probably, for most people, I would say max 3 is what you want to stack on at once here because they're heavy. They're dense, they're heavy, they're thick, they're solid, they're really well made. And that's, again, solid all the way through. I can't stress enough, there's a lot of pieces that look like this out there that are filled with like a silicone so that they're just giving you a micron or 2 of gold, which is a very teeny tiny Micron just sounds tiny. It's one of those words that you know what it means, even if you don't know what it means, because it just sounds like a teeny little layer, right? Microns are just tiny little layers of gold over something else. That can be around a base metal, that could be around silicone when they try to make something a little more, look solid and look heavy without using a lot of gold. You're gonna see that more and more and more, the more that gold weight goes crazy. So this is your chance to pick it up. It's not $29.99. And again, the big designer out there, the big French designer does one with little carvings and etchings, and they love to show that design, and it's a really iconic look the world over. That's a great look, but we did ours with the big diamonds, and they're VS diamonds, and it's solid gold. Go true to size if you're getting one, go up a half a size if you're planning to stack, but it's not $29.99 at all. You gotta get one, and I know for those of you that already have one, you may come back for a different gold color, a different size maybe to wear on a different finger of the hand. I even love this as a thumb ring, and no, it is not too thick or too solid or too heavy to do that. I really love it as a thumb ring. There it is as a thumb ring in the yellow gold, just to show you different ideas. Pinky ring, index finger ring. Obviously, you can stack away if you want, but that's cool too. And it's also better than $2,500 or $2,000 or $19.99. I'm just so thrilled we can bring this to you today. At a no longer not elevated price tag, a price tag that has no actual bearing or any kind of consideration for where gold and diamonds are at today. And yet this was made a long time ago where, and I'm not talking years and years ago, but definitely before this crazy extra major increase in gold pricing. So keep that in mind, and that also means it can't stay that way forever. There's going to be a point in time when this is remade the next time around that the price is going to have to reflect current day gold pricing. And you know what? I'm going to make it better than even, I cannot believe I'm doing this. It's not even $999. You got to get it. And if you want to upgrade, like let's say you want to put together a matched set of rings. I know a lot of couples have done this, and they've picked up one for themselves and one for a significant other, and they match then. Maybe you wear a different gold color. Well, it still looks great and still matches. Plus the 3 is so symbolic and so meaningful. Having those 3 stones, I think, works for a lot of people as well, but it's not even $999. We're ready for the phone lines to absolutely explode. There's just no other, there's no way around that it's going to happen. Because when you have a $999 price tag that's actually going lower on one of the most classic, iconic, everybody can wear it. It could be a younger gal, it could be our more mature ladies. It really is everybody and anybody, and again, men's or ladies, totally unisex styling here. Great upgrade to a wedding band. If maybe your wedding band is a little on the thin side and it's seen better days, and you're ready for diamonds, or you're ready for good diamonds, or you're ready for a lot of gold, this is it. And it's not even $999 and we're busy already. That's the price tag that makes it the value. It's going even lower. So hopefully there's absolutely no excuse or no reason to hold off. You just get one. You just get one, or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. Because if this, at this price, you get as many as you need in different sizes, different gold colors, stack away. We're gonna make this $888. And that is a must have. And Pamela, we got Tanzanite. Ooh, a set coming up for Pamela in earrings and a pendant. So this is the ring, and let me know if you want 1, 2, or 3. And again, if you want to stack, they stack beautifully. I would say, yeah, try a different gold color, get a different size, thumb ring, pinky ring, and everywhere in between. It is one of those versatile styles that it works for everybody, everywhere. So huge and big enough, heavy enough, weighty enough, big enough for a guy to wear it as well. That's the thing. We see a lot of big gents rings here and we love them, but to have a band style that works for men's and ladies, I think that tells you how much gold. And again, you see it from a distance away here. Where's my, I'm going to try on the white gold here because I tried on the yellow, so I just want to try on the, that's a good look at it because obviously at an angle, certain angle, they pick up a lot of glare. So it's nice to see it there so you can see how that looks. And then here's my white gold on the hand for you. So that's what it looks like in the white. Honestly, you just get, if you can't decide, it's kind of like the earrings. You get one of each. It's $888 to get one of those rings, and it just could not be more fabulous. All right. Last call, 60 seconds. Well, you know, it's a quiet Sunday. We're ready to move out some jewelry, giving you the best values, both new and also returning favorites. That's one of it, right? That's one of them. Just one of those best of the best. And of course, goes with the bangle if you're lucky enough to have the bangle. The 77 point with the 7 stones that are the 11 point diamonds individually. You know the bangle I'm talking about, likely. I think almost every viewer we have owns it. This is the way to get the ring to match or wear it by itself or wedding band. I mean, truly, everyone's going to think you went out and spent $35,000 at that big French designer. I know that's what I would think, and I'm a jewelry expert. I have to be. It's my business. It's what I spend every day talking about, thinking about, looking at, right? Talk about live, eat, and breathe, right? Now that I'm here on the weekends all weekend, I can't even live, eat, and breathe sports like I used to. I used to split my time between jewelry and sports. That was the great thing. But yeah, now it's like, no, I haven't seen a game in weeks. But anyway, but here we go, 888. So now it's just live, eat, and breathe, literally. Got the jewelry here for you. So that's going to be it, guys. Last call at 888, and then we're going to show you, I got some really cool Tanzanites, fancy cuts, no less. They're very, very special, so we'll see those coming your way. Gosh, I think the more I look at these convertible earrings, too, that we had, the more I'm just finding different ways to play with them, really, truly. All right, Pamela, let's take a look at the pendant first, then we'll add some earrings. I have shown these together before, and I was always just mesmerized at what a perfect match that they are. Take a look at this and keep calling on the bands. We'll have them for you. This is wild. Isn't that an attractive look? I just always have to maneuver it so that they can balance. I want to show you this diamond. The diamond's important too. I know it's all about the Tanzanite, but there's a very, very important fancy cut diamond, big size right there. And that's going to be 1124076. And then I have the earring to match, which is going to be 4068. So let me show you first the pendant, and then we're going to put the earrings in the background so you can see them all work together. But the cut is exactly the same. And then the earring also has a big diamond, but it's going to have a big diamond in a trillion cut. So there's the earring, and I'm going to zoom back a little bit so you can see them all at one time. And of course, it's not a set price. You can go ahead and pick up, a la carte if you want. You can get one or the other if you choose. But the pendant and the earrings really meant to go together. But I still love that they just are not identical. I think that's what really makes it so special. And you can see there's that trillion cut diamond. So let me kind of dress up this wheel here, and then I guess we can move this one forward a tad. And then look at that. That's called the rhombus cut diamond. That's your bail. And then we have the trillion followed by the rounds. It's the rounds up top in the hoop to start, and then you've got the trillion beneath that, and then that leads into that, sexy little tapered emerald cut. So it's like an emerald cut, looks a lot like an emerald cut. Then we have the emerald cut ring coming up in about 25 minutes. The new Tanzy emerald cut ring is going to be here, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. But here we go. Something special for you, pendant earrings. Now remember, if you want to abscond with both, make sure you get on those phone lines early. Want to make sure we get you the set if you need them. I hate to break those up. They're just meant to be. That's the information on the pendant. So it's an $11.91 on that tapered emerald cut. Then you have the fabulous individual 49-point fancy diamond. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well. And then we have, oh yeah, the length. It's 1.25 inches. I've got one heck of a price tag on this pendant. That pendant is outstanding, and here's what it looks like from a distance away. We'll show it to you here. That's what it looks like, and then I'll give you the length so you can just see that. I know it's already up there, but just to, verify that measurement, see it here with that ruler perspective there so you can see that 1.25 inches. I'll take it onto the neckline, show you from a little more of a distance away right there, and then we've got the earrings, which you'll see in the same perspective here. But what a fabulous look, and of course, already seeing those incredible red flashes all the way through. Let's go back up close. I'll swap them out for the earrings, and the earring item number is 4068. Now the pendant, by the way, is going to be a huge markdown. This is one of our best per carat prices we have. It truly is, especially for Museum Reserve, but for even the regular old Tanzanites, right? This is an incredible value because the $17,999 price tag on the pendant is coming way down. But first the earrings, 4068, Tony, we've got the 4068, which are actually done in 18 karat. Remember what I told you earlier about the earrings in 18 karat makes it a little more hypoallergenic if you're more sensitive to alloys. That's 18 karat gold in the earrings. Looks the same. Don't worry, it's white gold, so it all looks the same. But it's 1261 on the fancy cuts. That means 6 carats and 1/3 each, plus the 47 points just in the trillions. So those are almost 1/4 carat trillions in the earring. And then the rounds are 24 points. So a fabulous, fabulous look. And we're going to go ahead, bring them down. That's 71 points in total weight in diamonds. We're going to bring the earrings down for you. They're okay. So $17,999 on the earrings, $14,999 on the pendant. Let's see how we can make this as a set. The earrings I got to try on. We got to show you. Hinge opens up just like so. You've got the hinge, the post, flip it up, then it's secure. The length, just so you see, 1.5 inches. Let's show that real quick. There it is, 1.5 inches top to bottom. And now for the look on the ear. And we're going to make the $17,999 earrings. This is incredible. $59.99. $59.99. It's unheard of value. I've got the per carat for you coming your way. If we ignore the diamonds, which are huge, that's like $475 a carat. And then here's what they look like on, but there's so much 18 karat gold there, that beautiful length. Look at how they sit in the ear, the balance, the precision of the way they're set to take a larger stone and still allow it to face out directly to the world to show you the neons. That is so critical. And then that big diamond, I love the way they sized that. They made the perfect trillion cut size so that they have that sit right at the top point of that emerald cut. So it's balanced, right? It's just, it's beautiful. Those are $59.99, back to the wheel we'll go. And then the pendant, if you wanna go there, the pendant is going to be significantly less. The pendant's gonna be the big stone, the individual size. We're gonna go $49.99 on the pendant. So anybody who'd like the set or one of each, you don't have to get both, but make sure you do if you want them, because you might as well take those prices. They don't come down any lower than that. Those prices are as good as it gets. So you've got the whole set potentially there for what? We'd be at $11,000 if you want the entire set. $11,000. It's under $11,000 if you want everything. And you'd be getting about 24, 25 carats in Tanzanite altogether. The diamond weight's gonna be right around like, I don't know, a carat and a third. I'm talking about all together as the set. It is fabulous. All right, so thank you, Pamela. And hey, Christy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And anybody else who has a request, get those in too, because we would love to get you what you're looking for. Give us a quick call, we'll help you out. Thanks, everybody. All right, so that's for Pamela, or anybody who wants them, because we've had a lot of pieces today requested by one person, taken by another. That's fine too. So you can do whatever you want, just first come, first serve, because I only have one of each. I have one earring pair and then one pendant, and that's all I got. And then we're going to be showing you the emerald cut. Now let me show you already now here, if you want to complete the three-piece set, I think that those tapered emerald cuts look great with an emerald cut. Okay, Dora. Door is really rocking. We've got a big emerald cut coming up that's 6 carats. That's going to be coming up in about 20 minutes. We'll get the emerald cut Tanzanite up here for you. And that's a mighty fine one. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. Yes. What was that? I really can't hear you. Did you say both of them? The set? Thank you so much. The set is gone. And then if you need an emerald cut to go with it, that's the one we have coming up, and now it's finally clean. So there we go. Same kind of look. Thank you so much. The set is gone. And enjoy, and thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Enjoy them. Let's show you a quick look at an opal. I do have a men's piece coming up, but I really like this opal. So I really want to get this one up here for you. Item number is 1127511. And then, yes, the emerald cut scheduled for the top of the hour. It's only 19 minutes away. So emerald cut. Stick around, that's going to be happening for you as well. Loving that one. And then here we are with something incredibly important in an opal. I'll come in a little bit closer at 7511. It's in platinum. It does have a classic diamond halo, I must say, and just blocking the light there to zoom in helps it out a bit. Shows you a little bit more about what to expect here in person. When you see, the piece obviously not going to look its best here on TV under these lights, but even better, and it already looks really good, doesn't it? 7511, it's platinum, it's a 301 on the fabulous opal itself. That's from Australia, and it's a carat 21 in diamonds. Big diamond weight, all individual round brilliance, they're huge. And that will be, oh, I like this one. $59.99, we're taking that down. Do we have, I think it's new, Tony, so we'll have to build a graphic, and it's 7511, and there it is with the 3 carat 01 with the carat 21 in the diamond. So that's a really fabulous piece. Don't forget, we love our opals, but they are priced too cheap. That's kind of the case with everything we do, but especially, I would say, our yellow diamonds, our tanzanites, and now our opals are becoming kind of the headliners and the poster children for being, priced way too low for where they should be and for where they are everywhere else if you find a light quality. And that's the insides. You can see double-sided stone. Of course, it's natural through and through, and it does have this lovely, lovely diamond weight around it. And did you say, Allison, was that Pamela the requester? It was. Well, thank you so much. Where's she calling from? Missouri. If it's MO, yeah, Missouri. Thank you so much, Pamela. Enjoy those beautiful fancy cuts. And let's talk about this one. First caller can have it for less than $16,999. Huge value coming your way. And watch this, because the hand shot's already going to give you a slightly better perspective. Oh, yeah. I take it away from that light. It's giving me a whole different vibe when you see it just away, just even for brief moments away from the light. Now you're seeing a little better. How about 69, 59, 49? We got one only. The opals always are. There's only one that's ever going to look like that, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous stone. I mean, look at that already. Purples, goldens. You still, for a lot of stones, just give you blues and greens, and that's it. This has a lot of that golden orange glow underneath all the other colors, bright, bright yellows. It's got it all. The colors are all there. The rainbow is well represented in this stone, and yet it's not going to be 49, 39, or 29. And it's in platinum, and that's a 3 carat that's going to look like a 6 carat plus all day. And it's only, you know what? I love a $50 coupon or a $100 coupon, or give me some savings, right? Let's go even lower. I'll save you $500 extra, 500 bucks off the price. Send it on out for $24.99 for one opal lover. A gorgeous Australian material. That is a superstar. Take a look at that. That's going to be gone. $24.99, and then any requests. We're caught up so far at the moment with requests, so we'd love to hear what yours are as well. Don't forget about the Tanzanite we had with the Mahenge spinels earlier today. Had some gorgeous, those blue zircon earrings. I know I showed those too early, and I knew it was too early. I knew it. But opal earrings were also here to start the show. If anybody needs a DBTY for maybe that convertible style earring and you want to turn it into a pendant with a DBTY, we've got one. And then speaking of diamonds in necklaces, I have the single solitaire individual round brilliant diamond as well. And that's our 31 pointer that looks so much bigger. So we'll see that too. And if anybody needs a 3 carat yellow, we do have them, and that one's $24.99, should not be here. That is a fabulous look. Let's get to our big ruby. And when I say big, this is a big platinum mounting too. It's got a great support system underneath it. That opal for the moment is here. Here's the ruby. Wow. Okay, so when I usually have rubies here on this show that look like that, they're $8,000 and up. There it is. And seen. That's the price. Really good rubies that are really clean and bright, that have a glow in blue red and are from Burma and are crystalline, like this gorgeous ruby is. 8,000. And then sometimes 10 and sometimes 12. Well, let's help you right now with item number 1127091. That is a 60-point ruby. I tend to think less about the carat weight and more about what it looks like, because this is a larger mounting. Platinum, and then it does have this series of rounds, and then the added baguettes that kind of flare out from underneath. It almost looks like a diamond ruffled collar underneath your round brilliant diamonds. And it's a 60-point stone with 1 full carat in diamonds, and they are luxury. Lots to love about those diamonds and the way they're all set up. That is impressive. Okay, now we help you own it for a great price. One only. We're back to those one onlys, right? We had a couple pairs of earrings. They're almost gone. Almost gone, which is good, because there's always, folks that join us in, especially in that last hour of a Sunday, getting back from brunch or whatever you guys do on a Sunday morning, afternoon, wherever you may be. Glad you're with us. It's so wonderful to have you stop in and check out what's going on in the latest in fine jewelry and great values. And again, if you haven't heard us, see you tonight as well. So we've got our evening shows. We have 2 shows every Saturday and Sunday for now. And so again, I see you for both of those. And so very excited. We have a 5 to 8 o'clock show as well. That's Pacific time. 8 to 11 for our East Coasters. And of course, might as well throw in, it's 7 to, 10 would be for our Central Time Zone as well. So get y'all situated on the jewelry shopping schedule. But here's our 60-point ruby out of Burma. Love the diamonds around it. And we're going to make this one really fabulous, really affordable. And how about this price? Better than even $3,999. I'll try it on real quick, and then this one is going to be just blink and you miss it gone, because there's no way a ring like that sticks around, especially with that color. Look at the blue reds. That's what is really very much textbook out of Burma. This one is a teeny little size at this point, so I'm just going to try it on as a pinky ring, and don't worry, we'll size it for you to whatever you need, up or down. If you wear a 4.5, perfect, it's ready to go. If you need a little bit larger, smaller, we can make that happen for you, but that's really showing off the width of the ring. Love the incorporation of the baguettes with the rounds. Sometimes you just get one or the other. It's nice to have them all. And we're going to make this one better than even 2. Actually, skip over 19. Skip 1,500. Let's make this ruby the deal of a lifetime in ruby. And we'll make it $1,299. That is it. And then do let me know what requests you have. Here to help on requests, no matter what they are. We will, yesterday was so much fun because we were getting some really unusual gemstones here. We brought you, in 1 hour, we had rhodochrosite and grandidierite, and we had all these really exotic stones. And so challenge us with your requests. Even if there's something you think that we could never possibly bring, you might be surprised. Heck, I've got a Brazilian Paraiba and diamond collar that's here today. I don't know what gets more rare than that. with Brazilian Paraibas all the way around your neckline. Does not get much better. All right, let's get to it. We've got the big yellow diamond just for kicks here. This is the new one, the 3 carat. So that's coming up. And then we have the men's emeralds. Now, Tony, was this a rumor or did you really, really want this ring? So I shouldn't push this too hard. Tony has a birthday coming up in a couple weeks. Actually, I think it's 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think. Look at that. And got to tell you, he was admiring this ring. He sees a lot of jewelry and doesn't really look twice at most. But this piece, he said, well, that's like the ultimate. That's the ultimate right there. And it's a Colombian emerald with amazing clarity. And it's 1122509. And it's sadly my only gents ring that I have scheduled for today. But if you need something else in gents jewelry, we can certainly go find something. But this is 121 in some of the brightest and cleanest Colombian emerald you look at it. It's beautifully cut, but you still see right on through. So we're talking about translucency? No. It's a step up from there. It's transparency you're getting in this amazing piece with the diamond surrounding it. Keeps it classic there. That ruby is still here if you want that for $12.99. I don't know where you're buying platinum bands for $12.99, but rubies and diamonds with it. It just makes all that free. But here we go with our fabulous emerald gents ring, white, yellow, or rose. I fancy the emeralds and the yellow gold. It is maize birthstone. This is your inside under gallery, and also it's an insight into how gorgeous that stone is. I mean, we know it's clean from looking at the front, but it really emphasizes that when you see it from the back and you notice the clarity from this direction. And there it is. How handsome can a ring be? And we'll do better than $79.99. Should we lower it to an employee? I think about Tony back there who's going, my birthday's coming up in a couple weeks and I'd love that ring. Let's give you the, okay, let's not give you the employee discount, then it's got to be more. We won't do that. We won't do that. Let's give you a better price. Better price, $79.99. How many times have I bought jewelry here? And I have literally bought pieces. I've bought them for my mother, for my friends, for my different, business associates who, I want to show what kind of jewelry we do. And I got to say, there are so many times when, as a host here, I pay more than what I actually offer them to you for on the air. It's so crazy how great these values are. It's not aligned. It's really, if you're not been out in the jewelry world for a while, take a good look. We, the manufacturers of the jewelry, cannot buy jewelry for what you pay when you're sitting back, kick back at home, picking up the phone, dialing in. It really is. When we say better than cost, it's better than cost. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $79.99. It's not going to be close. We're going to make this one better than $3,000 and not $29.99 either. And that is a very, very large. Most of the time, the emeralds stay under a carat. They are, after all, chromium rich, which keeps the carat weight smaller. It keeps the rough crystal sizes smaller. And you can't get a big carat weight without a big rough crystal. So when you've got chromium rich stones and it still manages to be a large stone when all is said and done, that's impressive. And it's not $29.99. $28.88, $27.77. I'm blowing it out. $26.99. First and only caller. We're getting really close to the top of the hour, and you know what that means. The Blue Wing Block D Emerald Cut is coming up in just moments. We have it. It's here. It looks amazing. I've been showing it and flashing it, and it's going to be really one for the ages. So we've got that on the way. And then how about this for some gifting? Emerald men's ring, one only. Hopefully someone's got that one because that should not be long for this world. And then we have the most, maybe if you had to come up with what's the most classic style of jewelry ever, we might be looking at it right here. This is a diamond solitaire necklace. And by goodness, it's not going to sit on its own. So let me just show you here. That's a diamond that I'm going to show you against my hand because it'll give you a better perspective. And that is one of the most classic styles you can ever achieve in jewelry. It's 112-2028. And it's got a diamond solitaire. We got to do something about this wheel here. That just, it's bugging me. It's bugged me for months. I don't know why. It's not, it's just, it's like ingrained in there. I don't know. All right, so here we go. This is a 31-point diamond. And it's basically just under a third of a carat, plus it's bezel set and then attached to the chain. So pendant, no more. You get the whole necklace. It's all going to be situated with this adjustability here. How about a lobster claw premium clasp? How about 16, 17, and 18? And then we'll take it on over so you can imagine, okay, but what's it going to look like on? The classic go-to style. The never take it off. 16 sits right about here in the hollow of the neck. 17's right about here. 18's right about there. And yet this is the one, whether it's a foundational piece that you want to stack and layer with, whether it's a piece that you want to wear on its own every day of your life and have it look perfect. Also want to remind you that that's a heavier gauge chain. This is not a little thin chain. Most of the chains we offer, like for example with pendants that come along with our pendants, they're usually on the thinner side than this. This is not a small chain. It might be hard to imagine because again, it's hard to gauge when you're not seeing it side by side by side, but that's a really good sized chain that runs you about $600 on its own if there's absolutely no adjustability and no diamond. So getting this piece here for this great gifting price, I mean, this is really something you consider as a great giftable. Perhaps white, yellow, or rose. Maybe you want to layer. I have had 3 of these on at once, and I think it looks fantastic. 3 because we give you 3 lengths, so it makes it really stackable. And then that's also really good for layering. If you've struggled with layering before and your pieces that you layer tend to tangle, they won't do it here because they situate about 1 inch apart from each other. So that really, and you've got 3 automatic lengths built in, so you can really layer it beautifully. And then you've got your bezel set diamond, and you know what? It's not even $9.99. A whole necklace with a 31 point, that's only a minimum. If you get a larger stone, fantastic. But it's not going to be $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77 to get this diamond solitaire classic. The beautiful piece to gift for anybody of any occasion of any age. Any styling, anything. Promise you that. And it's not going to be $777. Fire up those phone lines. We're ready to go. This is the lobster claw closure. You've got 3 adjustable lengths. That bezel, you know what that does. I don't care if it's a 1 point diamond or a 1 carat diamond. The bezel makes it look double or more. So you've already got, because I'll tell you right now, the millimeter size is about 6 millimeters with the bezel. A 6 millimeter diamond is a 1 carat, so it looks like a 1 carat, and nobody would know unless they physically remove the diamond from the bezel and put it on a scale and get a carat weight. That is not $777, it's $699. So this is where, I think if you're not sure where to start, if you're a newer shopper, if you're not sure where to go or where to start, this is where you start. This is where you also, if you're not sure, like you know what you love, but you're not sure what to get that favorite daughter, sister, best friend, granddaughter, niece, somebody that you really, really know loves jewelry and you want to get them something emblematic of how much you love them, but you also don't want to spend tens of thousands of dollars, there's how you do it. Because trust me, no matter what her age, what she does, where she lives, how she dresses, what style she has in other jewelry, she's going to love wearing that necklace at $699. So that's it on our beautiful diamond, and yet that really is the anchor and the greatest piece to wear all on its own or with other pieces as well. Layered up, stacked. I mean, you can really just, you don't have to take it off. It just arrives, you open the box, and you put it on, and that's that. It's your new signature style. So that's $699. We'll go back to our wheel here, and I want to show you something else. Coming up, obviously, is Tanzanite in mere moments, but I do have some color. We got some Mandarin garnet here talking about color. How about bright, bright, amazing color? Neon color. Mandarin garnet, Asher cut, 6401 is your item number, giving it a little polish here, and now it looks perfected. And Mother Nature did most of the work here, right? Big neon, bright, beautiful Mandarin color, vivid orange. Yellow glints and glows from the faceting that you see in the Asher that really glows and comes to life. Then you have the diamonds all the way around it. That's 76 points in diamonds, not too shabby. And we only have 1 piece. And there's a little extra detail on the sides. How about some figure 8 kind of designs here down the sides of the band? So yeah, a little different than just your basic split shank because it's also meeting in the middle, doing that hourglass or that figure 8 or that infinity sign. Maybe if you like meaning, but you don't need it to be obvious or screaming and shouting, you just want it to be a little more subtle. That's the way to do it. But this can be done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold for you. It's also an incredible value, and you do have the carat 56, which is awfully nice. So a big time Asher cut Mandarin garnet. Are you ready? With the 3/4 carat and then some in diamonds, and yet, is there a better way to show off clarity in a Mandarin than in an Asher cut? I really just don't think so. That is just so outstanding. The way this is done, the way it is made, the beautiful gold that's all running throughout, and yet that's a double halo in diamonds right up top to really frame your centerpiece, which is, there are only 2 stones that are elevating really more than anything else, and that's Paraiba and Mandarins. 2 neon stones, that's about all they have in common. One's a tourmaline, one's a garnet. They're both neon, so that's another thing. They're both neon, and they're both elevating in price like crazy, and they're both rather young gems. They were both really products of the 90s. In the case of Paraiba, it was late 80s, and in the case of the Mandarin, it was early 90s. But that's not an old gemstone. That's a young one. That's basically a gem, and it's still its infancy stages here. And now you're looking at the Mandarin here, bright as can be. Let's take it even lower than $49.99. Mandarin lovers, here's your chance today. And again, 1 short hour left. Big emerald cut Tanzanite coming up for our top of the hour. Can't wait to show it to you. Yellow diamonds are still here. Any requests, get those in. We would love to hear from you. I don't know what you're thinking on the Mandarin, but $49.99 is not impressing me. I want to take it lower. And this is one of the highly elevating stones. So yes, it's a great value. We don't care what's happening out there in the rest of the world. We keep things very much, we just abide to a different set of rules here, don't we? And that rule being, there are no rules. That's kind of our main rule. There are no rules. We do what we want. We know we can bring you, we're in that privileged position to do things nobody else does. So you better believe we're going to run with that. And it's not $49.99, $39, $29, $19.99. I got to try it on. Here it is on the hand. Amazing, amazing piece. That's what she looks like on. And that's in the, hard to even tell, it's in the white gold now. You can get it in yellow gold if you want. Some premier Mandarin garnet. It doesn't mean you need to be wearing bright orange head to toe. It's a great accent stone for that reason, that you wear even with the most neutral and basics of colors, right? Absolutely. And it's not going to be 19. Let's try something. We've got about 1 minute till our top of the hour. 1 minute till the tansy comes out. 1 minute till that emerald cut is going to wow you. Now we got to make this better than even $1,500. Let's go $14.99. Look at the clarity. Yes, go ahead, Andy. Who was it? Renee. Thank you, Renee. And who else got a bezel set necklace? Allison, are you thinking about a bezel set or the Mandarin? Oh. Oh, really? Which one? No. Yeah. It's a trick question. They only come from Turkey. We'll find. I said, which color change Diaspore did they get? She goes, the Turkish one. Oh, trick question. They're all from, did you know that? Color change Diaspores are only from Turkey. Yes, which one? Right. The ring or the pendant? The ring. Cool, cool. Who got that? Right. Can I thank them? Oh, it's already gone. Oh, okay. They couldn't get it? Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know, it's worth trying. All right, here we go. 14. That's the problem. Someone just called in and said, I really want this piece from the other day. I don't remember if it was yesterday morning or last night. I have no idea. The shows are really, usually I can keep them all straight, but doing 2 in one day throws me. So I said, now I can't remember what was what day, but I will tell you that just happened. And I'm so sorry to our caller who just called in and was inquiring about a Diaspore we had a show or two ago, and unfortunately it was already sold. It's already sold. We mean that. When we tell you that happens, it happens with these one-of-a-kinds, and this one, about to see the same fate here. One caller on most pieces. I wish I had a lot of quantity to go around for everybody. I simply do not. So here we go. That's going to be our big Asher cut. And then we have our top of the hour coming up for you next. Jess, are you getting the Mandarin? All right, so it sounds like that one may be gone. And now we're ready. We're ready for the tansy that we've been talking about for 2 hours. 2 hours into our Sunday, it means 1 hour to go in part one. Part one. We have part two coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock Pacific to 8 o'clock Pacific. So that's 3 hours live from Los Angeles. So this is going to be the fabulous Blue Wing Block D. And it is our, I don't know, I was showing this from the very, very top of the show. And when I had it on my hand from all the way across the room, I thought it was looking, and you know what? I'll prove it again. I thought it was looking more like a 10 carat. And as I look at it now close up, right here as we all are, it does. It is a big face to that stone. You know how I know it? It's actually got, if you look at where the border of the stone meets the border with the diamonds, there's a subtle, and I mean subtle, overlap. Just, it means it's a really big stone. We normally see this kind of mounting hold a 5 carat. This is definitely a 629, but it's looking larger. The item number is 1127663. Oh, it was the ruby piece that just went. All right. And who got that one, Jess? Betty. Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much. Enjoy that ruby and platinum. Okay. And now we're talking top of the hour, so it's tansy time. I love a good top of the hour Tanzanite. That's what we've been talking about, waiting for. I have no doubt some of you have seen it flashed and wondered, okay, That's the one I've got my eye on. When can we see what we can do to really bring this one, the Museum Reserve 629 with 93 points in the diamonds and so much red. And I'm going to have to zoom back so we can really move it around so you can see it at the right angle to really see that red flash on through. But welcome again to our show. This is our top of our last hour of part 1 of Sunday. So we are live. We are always live broadcasts. That's why we encourage you to call in and dial in. And that's why these one-of-a-kinds go so quickly, because when they do go, there's nothing else. And again, one-of-a-kinds, how it works. So for the most part, and we're so glad to have you for one final hour here this afternoon. And then also I see you tonight. So we take a little 4-hour respite, then we're right back at 5 o'clock. So 3 big hours tonight as well. I also see you tomorrow. I know I didn't used to work Mondays for the last couple months. Now I'm working Mondays. So again, I'm with you Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Keep that in mind, just because I know the schedule is a little bit of whiplash for all of us. It's not just you at home. Trust me, I know. So I'm trying to keep you updated with the schedule changes that are going on. So here's what we have. Again, the shows remain the same, just again, moving around how many we're doing when. So this is a very, very special look. It is going to be that 6 carat 29. It faces up bigger. I'll prove that to you here once more. And it's got the diamonds that really continue all the way around for the halo, but then also 2 rows beyond that on either side. Welcome into Sunday. What a great 56 minutes we have left together. And, you know, listen, I know a lot of you are here with us in the morning and not at night, or vice versa. So you got about 56 minutes to shop anything from this Sunday, and we're really busy on the phone lines. And perhaps I realized something. I've been on the air for 2 hours and 4 minutes. I have not had an auction. I haven't. And this will be the perfect moment, because here's our $99.99 ring that I'm going to make a lot better and more affordable. And then we have another Diaspore for whoever missed out on the 11 carat. Thank you for bringing that out. It's not 11 carats, but it's kind of close to what we haven't cut. So here's what I'll do. Not $99.99. That is a no-go. And by no-go, I mean I know what I do to make Tanzanites disappear. I've been bringing you blue wing block Ds now for 6.5 years almost. Technically, it's been 6 years and 3 months. And we expect and demand better value. When that is a wonderful per carat value, if you're shopping anything in decent quality of Tanzanite, I said per carat. That's what you could pay per carat for a nice saturated quality. We're showing you best, literal best. And that's it right there. Boy, there's something so elegant, something that feels so tailored and really upgraded here. Yes. What about it? Yeah, let's try it on again. I got it somewhere. Let me go grab it. Hold on, stay right there. Tell me we're going to try on the gents emerald again from earlier. Here it is on the hand. There's that emerald. That's a good look, right? I would call this one of our kind of mid-sized to large gent styles overall, just from the width perspective there. Look at that clarity on that emerald. Look at that. Emeralds don't do that. Muzo mine, bright green. So there's all your information. Got that down to $26.99 for you. Carat 21, 40 points in diamonds, finished on the inside in any gold you want. Remember, that was the one we were showing you too from the inside that still got all the clarity on the stone from the inside. You can't find an inclusion in that without a lot of magnification. So we'll go back up close to our Tanzanite right here and now. And I thought, yeah, this is a perfect time. I can't stick with $99.99. Expect that to go. We are definitely... We're a shark for sales at this point. It's a Sunday, yeah, it's a Sunday sale fest we got going on. We got a lot of people looking for that deal, that discount, saying, I know if anybody can make fine jewelry affordable in today's day and age, it's that TVON. And we are doing just that. As a matter of fact, a lot of these prices are coming down lower than they've ever been, even in the past. So this is your time to pick it up. This is your time to get it. And if you don't have a blue wing yet, because we have a lot of new shoppers, I mean, we had a record number of new shoppers and new registers just yesterday, just in one of our shows, just in that morning show yesterday. So now seeing a lot of that same carry through here. Come on in and get registered. If you the window is closing on the blue wing block Ds, there's very little left. So it's time to get it. We're into the Museum Reserve best of the best. And I will make this one better than 99. You know what? Skip it. We're going to do the auction. I'm not going to start at 5. That's a big drop. Just boom, right there, 50% off. Not too shabby, right? Tracy, no, don't do that. She's so sweet. She really wants me to get a blue wing collecting. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure I'll get one at some point. Don't worry, Tracy. Don't pull any funny business on me. Don't. You got to help your fellow shoppers out there. She really wants me to get one. I know, we're getting down to the wire. The window is closing, but to tell you the truth, I've got my eye on the pendant. I'm thinking that 30-carat pendant. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that might be too good to pass up. But anyway, let's not do 5. Let's not do 45. Let's start at $4,000. Okay, never mind now. Let's not. Let's go even lower than that, and it's going to be a $10 increment. You can change the gold if you want to. Change it up if you want to, but it's not going to be $4,000. It's going to be, you know what, skip it. We'll go $3,500 on the emerald cut. Let's come on in, have a Sunday fun day. If you're a jewelry lover, if you're a jewelry collector, I'll top that, if you're a reseller, who's in the business out there? We got a lot of our shoppers here. They're in the biz. They're my colleagues and they're shopping here. Why? Because they're making money. They're profiting. They're buying here, sitting back, kicking back on a Sunday, calling it work. Going, I'm going to buy there, put that in my jewelry store, and I'm going to sell it for a major profit. And you know what? That's okay. That's all right. It's industrious, right? Makes sense. Pure silence at $3,500. Well, I will help you right now. I don't think it's because of the ring. Sometimes you got to debate, well, is it the ring? Is it not a look we're loving? Is it the quality? No, don't think so. No, I don't think that's it. It's not a quality issue. I don't think it's a design issue. I think it's just as simple as maybe you guys expect, because I get it, it's my fault. I take the blame, I take all the responsibility. It's my fault. I've been the one pricing them way too cheap for 6+ years. That's a fact. I've been up here pricing them too cheap. And it seems like when you have Tanzanites every day, as I do, it seems like to make an impression on everybody, sometimes they just have to get lower and lower and lower and lower as the years go by. And now you realize we're up at the top tier level here. We're at the Museum Reserve Best of the Best. So, okay, now $3,500 doesn't work for you. So here's what I will do. And it's a Sunday and we got to sell it. And we got, I hope, some requests coming in after this. We will get your requests for the rest of the day, but this one's got to go first. It's got to. And it's not too late yet, but gosh, is it going to be tragic when we have everybody, think of all the new shoppers that we're going to have, because it's just a fact of this business. You're going to catch new shoppers every single day because people are finding you for the first time. Or in my case, I've been doing this 25 years. I've been here 8.5 years, and yet still people go, oh my gosh, it's her. I haven't seen her in 10 years. I'm going, it's so cool how people, again, sometimes pop in and out of the shopping world. So it's amazing, right? It's just a lot of fun that we get to welcome so many new TVON family members every single day, every single show. And the values are designed to bring you in, because if they were fine jewelry prices like you see anywhere and everywhere else, then why the heck would you choose to shop with me? Well, we do have the best material in the world. Nobody who has Tanzanite has this quality, and everybody has Tanzanite, but nobody has this quality but us. So when it comes to Tanzanite, yeah, you kind of have to shop here. If you're at all concerned with quality, you have to shop here. Otherwise, you're just spending more for less quality, and nobody wants to do that. So here we go. Not 35, not even 34, 33, 32, 31. Let's go all out. Let's make it $3,000 to start. Fine, we did it. There we go. $3,000 to get it going, and we'll go from there. $10 increments, and happy Sunday. I'm so glad you're with us. If you have any requests for our last 50 minutes, 50, let me know, because we are going to be, again, loving the requests all night, all day long. We've had so many already. And yes. You'll have to say it louder. I don't know. What does Suzette from Texas need? She wants to see it? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, we can show the yellow diamond. Sure. It's just because it's a TV show and we can only show one piece at a time, you know? So we can show it next. You got it. You want to see the diamond? We'll go to it. 3 carats plus in the diamonds. And we'll show that on the way. Just because sometimes it is like $85,000, Suzette, so it's not the piece that I'm going to sell 100 of and everyone's going to get. But we do have it coming up here for you. So again, the show has 50 more minutes. It means I get to show you about 40 more pieces of jewelry. So let me know if you like the tansy, and we'll show it here. That's the yellow diamond. It's got a greenish yellow, I will tell you. We have a yellow here that's a little bit brighter if you like, because everyone has a different preference. Just like some people like marinara sauce and some people like meat sauce, and it just depends. We all like spaghetti, but some like a different style, right? Whatever it is, right? Some people like a little more green yellow, lighter color, some like a little more bright yellow. So totally up to you. I got two for you, Suzette. Let me know, first of all, which one you like. That's the new one today. That's our 302 oval. It's 112-7674, and it is $85,000 because it also has a 302, but then it's got 260 around it. So that's the one that's going to have 562 in diamonds. So there it is. That's the big yellow that is new, never before seen. Then we have the other 3 carat, which is actually less money. I personally, and again, I speak from not just personal preference, because you don't care what I like. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You and I are different people. I never want you to like or expect you to like what I like, and I know I have different tastes. But from a diamond perspective, as far as when you study at GIA, when you go pay good money, and I'm an educated gal before GIA. GIA is like a trade school. It's basically a gemology place, right? It's who, if you want a gemology degree, you go to GIA and you study there, and you can get different accreditations, right? You can become a graduate gemologist, you can become a diamond expert, you can become an AJP, which takes like 25 minutes a day, and it's really simple. And all of you guys could be an AJP right now. You can be an accredited jewelry professional if you go online, because if you've ever watched one of my shows before, you will pass with flying colors and you can become an accredited jewelry professional from GIA, and you can do the course online. And it's not costly, and it's really easy, and you'll know every answer to every question. And they'll be like, oh, that person's an expert. So if you want to be an AJP, you can do it. You can go, if you'd like to get another certification or you really love gems, go do that. I highly recommend it. So that's something you can do. There are different degrees, but when it comes to studying gems and studying diamonds in particular, when it comes to fancy colors, there are certain colors that are more high value. So to be honest, this one is not going to be as quite a high value as, let's say, the brighter yellows, because again, it's about saturation and tone. So when you see that stone, which is a 302 with 260, 562 total, we've got that one for 85,000. Now, if you want to go to that brighter, more vivid tone, you go here. That's a higher value. And I say that because it's also the exact same size. So it's a 302, and that's going to be 5688, and that's a 302 cushion cut. So thank you for watching, Suzette, and appreciate that you're interested in yellow diamonds. I do have smaller, but the great news is this is where the higher value stone is. That's where your VS diamonds are. You're still getting 2 big trillion cuts. There's one on each side, and they're actually a fancier cut. It's like a trillion meets a semicircle half moon. It's got a little bit of each. And then you've got big, round, brilliant diamonds the rest of the way, which is 90 points. So 90 plus 36, that's a carat 26. You get 428 overall. So that's the bigger, really just, again, kind of a better prize when it comes to the color. So again, but it's up to you. This one's 85,000, the more green yellow. Do you see them? And I'm not afraid to put them side by side, because how else will you know? This is what, you know, you can be a diamond expert who's studied for years, and do you know what diamond experts do? They carry with them a master set of stones. Because even as a diamond expert, if you know diamonds really well and studied them and have a graduate gemology degree and diamond certification, you still carry a master set of stones. Why? Because the human eye cannot detect the finite differences between a D color, an E color, an F color, G, H, I, all the way to Z and beyond. That's very difficult to do. So what we do, just in the same way you probably do this, like I always use the example, if you've ever had your nails done and there's like 82 reds to choose from and you're not sure, you might put them one up next to each other because, you know, somebody might say, but they're all reds, it's no difference. But actually there are different reds. There are some that are blue reds and orangey reds and brown reds and pinky reds and, you know, cranberry reds and deep reds and burgundy reds and oxbloods, and I could go on and on. That's the same thing here. There's a difference to the yellow diamonds. It's not just, oh, there's both a 302 and they're both yellow diamonds and they're both natural. Yes, but look at the difference in the color. So again, my big pride, because I'm an educator and I'm a journalist by trade. I went to school, yes, at GIA, but only after I got into this business. I'm an educated journalist that went to the best journalism school in the world, because that's what was my career goal was. So I'm an educator too, and I believe that whether you shop with me or not, if you watch the show, you're going to be educated to some degree to do your own shopping wherever you are. If you decide, because you're going on that cruise and you want to go shop jewelry on a cruise ship, at least you're going to be educated to do that. If you want to shop a jewelry outlet, if you want to shop a big designer store, if you want to shop a pawn shop, you should be able to hopefully be educated enough to make those great decisions based on what you've learned from watching this show. It's more than just, you know, people say, oh, so you sell stuff. Not really. I'm just an educator when it comes to jewelry and help you get a value on that jewelry. And yes, there's different qualities of jewelry out there. So I would say that with this $85,000 piece, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to encourage my shopper to get the better of the quality and spend less than $85,000. And to that end, this one's not even 20. It's not 19,000. That is the same exact size. It looks bigger too, I would say. I think it looks a lot bigger than this one. This oval is not facing up nearly as big. They are the same size. I don't think there's any doubt. That cushion cut looks bigger. It's in 18 karat gold. It's got the fancy cuts. It's got the rounds. It's got the two-tone gold. It's all finished on the inside. And the beauty of that is, Tracy, there's that circle, by the way, that's under every undergallery of a diamond, by the way. Just so Tracy, I know she's watching, she asked me that question a couple days ago, or yesterday. That feels like 18 days ago, but it was yesterday. So there we go. That's going to be the yellow diamond that you should get if you also want the best value, because it's not even $19,999. It's the best value. And I know it's not for everybody. This isn't like, oh, you know what? I was going to buy the gum at the checkout line at the grocery store, but I'm going to buy the yellow diamond instead. Unfortunately, the yellow diamonds are not going to be quite as like an impulse purchase, but they are the best values. So if you are somebody who's studied them for years and looked at them for years and know and understand what they go for when you're comparing apples to apples, or in this case, lemons to lemons, maybe let's use a different reference because in cars that means bad. This is not a car lemon situation. This is like a lemon bright color, whereas the other one felt a little bit not lemony, right? The other one felt a little greenish. So maybe, you know, something maybe not as bright. That's the beauty of this. This is not going to be $19,000. It's $18,888 if you'd like to get it. So that is the way I would go, just because it is a higher value stone and it's a lot less money. It's $65,000. Actually, it's $18,888, like I said. So it's more than $65,000 less than the last one. And it is a more premium desired color. So just again, take that for what it's worth. You know you've got the best color out there. This is a little more, you see how it looks greeny yellow. Just in the same way that if you have a lemon tree in your backyard, something that's a little more ripe is going to be a little different than one that is less ripe. So there are different colors all the way through Mother Nature, and so that's really valuable to, I think, just understand. Not every yellow diamond is treated exactly the same. And of course, there is no treatment there. Let's go back to our Tanzanite. If anybody would like this one, we did not get an open on the auction. So again, yellow diamonds are here. Obviously, we got a couple 3 carats if you like them. I love that we can bring you diversity. If you like more yellow greens, I like that it's here. By the way, who was it? Do you remember Allison who missed out on that Diaspore? We did bring something out for them. It's not an 11 carat, but just for the sake of helping out, if we can, that is a radiant cut in a ring. And I know they missed out on something similar. They called, they asked, it was already gone. So here we are with 112-6791. Have no idea if they're still watching. Don't know who it was. Probably won't find out, but I'll tell you this is the 339. Yes. It was Lavanya. Okay, so maybe Lavanya's still here. Lavanya, it's our best attempt here to help you out with something that is similar to what you missed out on. And you're welcome, Tracy. And then here we go with our 339 Radiant Diaspore. Also 49 points in the diamonds as well. And great price tag. I bet you the 1161 was a bit more. Forgive me, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it was, yeah, it had to be 3,000 or 4,000. So here we are with a 339, 49 points. It does have the triple split shank on the sides. You can change up the gold if you want. And we're going to do this one right now, and it's got those purpley pinky flecks. You know that's what it's going to change to. If I was managing, like if I was in line at a ride at an amusement park that was like going through space and it was all those black lights, you know, where your white t-shirt, have you ever remember that when you went to an amusement park and there were black lights, which is that UV light, so your white t-shirt was suddenly like electric neon blue. That's the kind of lighting where this stone can go pink. It's any form of UV light, right? So also in the sunlight, it's going to show a little bit more of that pink purple, but this is, again, more of a pretty kind of champagne golden green in fluorescent lighting, which is what we're in indoors. And that's going to be $14.99. So something hopefully of a similar type of look and style that might help you out. So that's going to be $14.99. And again, welcome to our last 40 minutes of part 1 of Sunday. And then, of course, we'll be with you tonight, but totally different lineup, totally different jewelry. Want to show you some great ideas. Also, I do have a round. I'll just put it out there. I've got a round Diaspore as well. It sounds like she likes the more elongated cuts, but I do have a round here. It's going to be, this one's even more. This one's a 320. That's a pretty stone, though. That's a 320, so about the same size. It is $15.99 for the round. So there you have it. 2 great Diaspores, round or radiant. You decide which one you like. Don't forget about those convertible earrings we brought you earlier. That is lovely. And then we have a Wonder Ring, always popular. Now also there is something here for our yellow diamond lovers that don't want to pay $20,000 or $85,000. And not a whole lot of difference here. Here's the 3 carat, 18,888. Here's a new one that's not 1 carat, but it's not quite 2. This is, and perfect, I wouldn't show it if it were not ideal color at this point. That's the ideal color. That's the oval. Let's go wild. Let's go wild, guys. I'm going to give away a yellow diamond to somebody out there watching right now. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're with us. We only have about 35 minutes remaining. Part 1. I'm with you back at 5 o'clock. If you'd like to join me, please feel free. We're going to have an incredible show tonight as well. I see you tomorrow night as well, 5 to 8. All the evening shows are 5 to 8. Our 2 morning shows are just Saturday and Sunday. They're 10 to 1. This is 7871. Now we've got you kind of teased with yellow diamonds. We've shown you what green yellows look like and what sunshine bright gorgeous yellows look like. This is the latter. This is a 133, so it's a rare size to get. Usually we're in the 1 carat, or then they jump. And then they jump to 2 carats, and then they get really crazy priced. Let's make this easy, and you're getting the bigger stone. It looks bigger because all ovals do. All oval diamonds do that. They look bigger than they weigh, but also you're getting a carat 74 in white diamonds as well. So altogether, about 3 carats in diamonds, and you couldn't ask for much more than that in a classic style, am I right? That is the yellow diamond where, again, there's so many, there's honestly a lot of them I reject. I see a lot of our, and that's the kind of the thing is we're getting really limited on yellow diamonds. There's so many I reject because they're too brown yellow or they're too kind of orangey yellow and they just don't have that, what we think of as like sunshine happy color. What we want is that bright, beautiful, bold color. So it's a carat 33 on the center. Those are massive diamonds, especially in that outer halo. And then what we did here was added the extra double row on the band there. I really want to make this easy, 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 except it's a $16,000 ring. That's only a couple thousand away from the 3 carat, so that's obviously not going to work. One value sometimes dictates you got to bring another. So we're going to have some fun with this one. And our last hour is here. It's actually last 35 minutes, so please let me know. I think our emerald cut Tanzanite is still here. If you want to reopen that auction, we can do that. This has the color of the previous 3 carat, but it's so much more affordable if I do it this way. We're going to give it away right now. First caller takes it. Now take a look even closer. Because when we come in, I don't want there to be any headroom on the stone. I just want you to see as close up on that VS. Can we add that too? Because I think if there's no description, you're probably thinking, oh, that's like one of those I3s that I shop for everywhere else. That's a VS center. That is, we're up close to prove it. Show you. Do you find? Is there an inclusion, a carbon spot, a fissure? I can't see anything, and I'm looking at a small monitor. You guys are probably looking at a bigger monitor home. Trust me, your TV at home is bigger than mine. I got tiny monitors, but this is where, again, you're looking at that up close. Granted, I've looped it already, so you know that there's very little in the way of inclusions. I would love, as we've had an $85,000 yellow, and then we followed that with an $18,000 yellow. Now we need to find a way. How about 8888? Go with the crazy eights. We'll go with the theme here. Give you the carat 33 in that center stone, which is huge, and then give you all these incredible diamonds around it. Again, it's actually over 3 carats total weight. So who doesn't love 3 carats in one ring that is so beautiful? Could be an upgrade to a wedding set, could be your right-hand ring, your personality piece, whatever it is. Let's take a look at this on the hand so you can really enjoy and see and really take it all in and imagine what that's going to look like when you get it at home and put it on your hand, and I think you're going to fall in love. I really do. I really believe that. I think that you can fall in love with fine jewelry when it's quality that you just don't normally get a chance to experience. And that is not going to be 8888. Let's go ahead and help you out. It's not 8,000. It's not 7,000. It's not 6,000. It's not 5. It's not even $49.99. We will give this away. One caller takes it. Who wants it? And I know that the 18,000 and the 85,000, they're a little up there. That might take some time to think about. Or maybe that's just bigger than you're ready to wear. I had somebody tell me yesterday, they said, if you carry that bag, I can't even be around you. Like, it's too valuable, it's too dangerous. We live in LA, so you can't be, carrying around valuable things these days, because it's one of those things where sometimes you want to, if you're just going, I'm a more conservative person, I don't need a 3-carat diamond, or you really want it to be that everyday luxury, that you're wearing that top quality every day. Some of us just don't like wearing really, really important pieces every day, because if we're just out and about, you just want to have quality that you enjoy, that you love, that you can feel really, really proud. And that's the other thing. Diamonds are not the kind of thing that you just find a loophole on or a discount on. They never get discounted. It's like certain great designers out there, they never discount. That's how they keep their status. That's how they keep their name. That's how they keep their panache, if you will, is by never discounting anything they do. This is something that in the fine jewelry world, same thing, but it's not man that's actually purposely keeping it very limited, monopolizing, if you will, right? This is Mother Nature. The big mine that we have relied on for decades for the best quality in yellow diamonds and pink diamonds and green diamonds and blue diamonds closed a couple years ago. So there's no hope of getting any more out of that source. So that's why the price tags are crazy money. And this is not $49.99 either. It's not going to be, we already have a couple of people talking about it. There is only one ring. It will have to go. It's in 2 tones of gold, which is the way you want it. Show off the white diamonds and the white gold, show off the yellow diamonds and the yellow gold. And we're going to make this one better than 45 or 44 or 43. Let's give away some jewelry for our last 30 minutes together today, at least for part 1. Let's do it. Let's give it away. We'll make it, you know what, skip it. Not 43, not 42, not 41, not even $4,000. The white diamond mounting cannot be made in our factory for this price. I'll make it $39.99. First caller, yes. You got it, Anthony. We'll bring it back out. You know what? We might as well probably just sell it to him, Jess, because when there's a delay like that on an open, it probably means we're only going to get one better. But we'll put it back up here for you. We'll put it back up. You got it, Anthony. We'll bring out the emerald cut, the 629. This is down to $39.99. We've got one only. Take it if you love it. And remember, see what it's all about at home. You know what? It was interesting. Yesterday we had a flurry. It was so funny. We never talk about appraisals, really. And never, ever, ever have your person you're buying it from give you an appraisal. To me, I don't know if there's any other way to put this, but that's a huge conflict of interest. I would not recommend, if you shop at a store and they're doing their own appraisals, I don't know. I go to an independent appraiser, please. Don't ask me for an appraisal, okay? Because that's just silly. Just make sure you're going to an objective and informed and educated person. But it was interesting. Yesterday we had this sudden flurry of everybody telling us what they were getting appraisals from our jewelry, and the appraisals were 6 and 7 and 8 times the price they paid. And those were just retail replacement values. That doesn't mean what it would actually sell for in a retail store. It means what it would replace for. So they're very different values. We can get into that another day. I only have 30 minutes left with you today in this morning show. But here's the thing. That is one that I would definitely think about getting appraised if you want to be very, very impressed. That is one you're going to really be wowed when you see the actual appraised value. So $39.99, it's best to try it and get it before it's gone to somebody else, and then get it at home, see what it's like. If you don't believe that a natural yellow diamond can be that vivid and that bright, that beautiful and that clean, especially with another carat and 3/4 in diamonds around it, and for a price of under $4,000, well, that's when I encourage you to try, because once you do, you're going to be amazed. And then here's our Tanzanite coming back out. 7663 was the item number here. On the emerald cut, let me zoom back again because I want you to see the reds, because if you're not seeing it now, it's because it's at the wrong angle to see it. Now I get to get you a look at it where you can really see the dynamic reds. And I think we do have the open officially, yes? All right, so we tried to open this a few minutes ago, didn't have the open initially, moved on to yellow diamonds, and now we've got a $3,000 open, and it's official, we've got it. So this one will sell. The day of thinking maybe it's going to be here one day again, whether it's a smaller or higher price, it is not going to happen now, because we officially have the open at $3,000. Thank you so much. Thank you, Catherine, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's kind. Well, my English teaching mom will be very proud of that. She will be. She will. All right. I don't get compliments on the vocabulary very often, but thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So $3,000. Anthony and Jess, is that it? All right. Anthony's got the open at $3,000. We are going to give it a final few minutes. Like I said, Sometimes when there's a delayed auction open, it means there's not going to be a lot of people on this auction. And so this is the time when, remember, it does sell in 2 minutes. When the clock hits 0, we give you kind of a fair and final warning here at the end. But once that clock hits 0, it is sold and it will be gone. We do have the open at $3,000. So want to encourage you to think about bidding. That's a rock star value on a big 6 carat. The emerald cuts are a little more pricey. There are a lot of cuts. It's basically anything but an oval. No offense to ovals, I love ovals, but the different cuts go for more money. Ovals are the more classic cut. Anything else is really considered a fancy cut. The ashers, the emerald cuts, the rounds, the trillions specifically, those are the ones that are really elevated in price per carat. So the fact that you've got a 629 in that emerald cut, showing off those beautiful glowing bright reds and a lot of diamond weight and a mounting that I know in previous times, because I've been here a long time, I've shown this a number of times, it's never on enough though. We seem to not be able to get enough of this mounting. We love seeing it, and it's always the question of, can you bring that more often? But it's a very specific stone size that it works for, so we don't end up seeing it a lot. So it's nice to have it here in Tanzanite today. Let's give it 2 minutes. I'll try it on again for you. And that is going to be our last chance with a final 2 minutes to go. White, yellow, or rose gold, and a $3,000 open. Where's Anthony calling us from, by the way? Wonderful. All right. Well, speaking of mom, she's born and raised there in Illinois, so all my family roots are there. Yes, that's wonderful. Well, very nice. This is, there those reds. Look at that, all the way through to the very outer edges, every step facet. As it moves, they'll pick up the light, they'll turn that, blue, violet, really vivid tone of neon into the reds. A minute 21, now you're in a darker light. Look at that, I can kind of shadow it a little bit. You're seeing more true to life color, what you can expect to see when you get it at home and open up that box. So $3,000, it looks like I should have just sold it to him, Jess. I said it. I should have. I knew, it's like I've done this before. It's like I've been through this once or twice. It's like, yeah, you kind of know what to predict. I know that when we don't get an auction open right away, it usually means there are not going to be a lot of people on the auction in general. So here we go, just wasting another 30 grand in airtime just to get to that last call. But hey, we still have 45 seconds running. If you'd like to consider it, maybe pop in and maybe put a $10 advance in, you may. It's a great idea to do so. We'll recap those earrings for anybody who joined us a little bit later. The earrings that I'm wearing in my second piercing, they're hoops, they're drops, they're pendants. It's one piece of jewelry that kind of does it all. It does it all but your dishes. I mean, it's not gonna clean your house. It's not gonna mop your floors or do your dishes, but other than that, it's your jewelry workhorse. It is. So we're going to show those convertible earrings one more time. Anything else that you need to see before we go? 20 minutes. We could talk about other things if you'd like. Anything going on out there? Anything happening? Let me know. We've done a lot of birthday shout outs. Happy birthday. Got a lot. Let's all this with the March. Really just a calendar turn and birthdays galore. Thank you, Anthony. That one's yours. Here's the amazing Wonder Ring single row, but we do 2 versions. There's a teeny version and a medium version. This is the medium with the big diamonds. Love that one. Thank you. On that Tanzanite, that one's gone. Guess, Andy, I should have stuck with the original one. Yeah. Did we ever figure that out? I'll probably have that tomorrow or tonight. Tonight. I could have, there's another Tanzanite I spotted today that I wanted to show, but true story, wanted to sharpen the pencil on the price tag. So we're still working on that. Probably see that tonight. Here we go with 111. It was an Asher, by the way. So Asher and the bridge. Tune in tonight. We'll see that. We'll get you. I'll be working on that for the next 4 hours. We'll try to get you a price tag. That's a lot better. That's why I declined to show it. It was like $700 a carat, which is fine, but really, we got a little higher expectation here for value. So this is 1110527, and our yellow diamonds here too. And again, about to wrap up this segment of the show and this fantastic Wonder Ring action. And it's awfully nice. And that's our 60-point Wonder Ring with the big old diamonds. They're big. Side to side, get 1 or 2 or 10, whatever you need. Honestly, white, yellow, rose gold, it's one of those mainstays of our collection we could not be more proud to have, and yet it's only $699, but that's one you should get before it's too late, because obviously prices are going up. Not necessarily yet, but I always like to give you that heads up. I'm a shopper too, and that's all I really care about is I am a shopper who doesn't want to pay more than I once saw it for. And so when you got that chance on classics that usually people come back and get 2, 3, 4, 10 of, this is when I need to make sure that you know that the next time we see that ring, different price. And it's still going to be a great one. It's still going to be a great deal for diamonds and gold. It's certainly going to beat everybody else out there, but it's not going to be $699. So what we waiting for if we want that ultimate stack ring? These stack, it's the same way our original Wonder Ring, which I've kind of made famous here over the last 8 years, is everyone's copying it, by the way, and I'm so flattered because imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And so we've had, if you've seen it out there, Wonder Ring looks in synthetic, simulated, and also big designers who, I saw a designer the other day. It was actually one of my viewers that sent me a screenshot of a website of a fairly new designer, but they do fine jewelry. They do actual diamonds out of the earth, which is rare these days. And they had literally our Wonder Ring, same carat weight, same size, same gold. The diamond quality wasn't listed, so I'm going to assume they were SI, but the ring was $32,000. We sell that Wonder Ring. Well, we sell this single version for $699, and we sell the double version for only $999. So again, I don't think I need to convince you that we're the leader in diamond values. I think we know that by now. Even if you're brand new and you've watched a couple minutes of the show, I think you know that we lead in the values of fine jewelry. But whether it's straight up diamonds or something a little more exotic like the yellows or the blue wing block Ds that exist only here, this is exceptional. And our last call at $699, and again, multiple ways to wear it. That's the thing. We've dubbed it the Wonder Ring because of the fact there's so many different ways that you can wear it by itself, pair it up together, ring guards, pinky ring, all the way to the thumb. Love this on as well. It's even solid all the way through as far as the gold. This one's more of a pinky ring size at the moment. Obviously, we're gonna size it for you for free, so that's what it looks like from that perspective, just in a size 4. But that's a really beautiful look, isn't it? And the way it does that subtle point, and then you can stack up if you want, stack down if you want, whatever you wanna do, wear it pointing up or down. So many, honestly, there's not enough time in the world to talk about how many different ways you can wear it. And it's only $699. So back to the wheel we'll go, and then we're gonna show you, we've got some other new pieces in color. I do have a yellow diamond key, if anybody's interested in the key pendants, and then we'll do a quick little recap on our fabulous white diamond earring drops. This is the convertible style that a lot of you are messaging me now saying, wait a minute, did I miss that? Was that today? Are you guys as confused by the schedule as we all are? Well, yes, of course you are, because it's like, you know, schedule whiplash. But I'll tell you this, it was today that we debuted, and they're not going to be here tonight because, well, we're going to go to the hand shot here, and I'll set these up for you. There are a couple ways to look at these, and I'm going to show them here first so you can see, and then I'll just zoom in a little bit, and we can show you here what they look like. This is the white gold, obviously. We have yellow gold as well to show you. This is the earring that you can wear multiple ways. If you have been noticing, I have the other hoop on. It's item number 1127681 and 7681, yes. And then here we go. Oh, good. Oh. Okay, we'll save this. Here's what they look like on, by the way, as a second. And if you're going, that doesn't look like that earring, so what is wrong with her? Poor girl. She's really lost it. That's the earring. That's the earring we have there that is half of this convertible style as a hoop. Back to the wheel we go. Then I'll show you the whole look if you want to put that whole earring on. Gosh, my earrings need cleaning. Big time. But here we go. This is what they look like in the yellow gold on. So we'll show you all the different ways you can wear them, because all you do, unlatch this top hoop in pave like this, and then look, voila, that's easy. That's the hoop that I have on in my second piercing. And maybe you want to have more of a longer length door knocker style one day. Maybe you want to go ahead and reverse it because there's such a beautiful finish pattern. You can wear them like that. You can take any of your other hoop earrings you have from us, your bezel sets, your little huggies, your anything and everything. You could put this drop on your other earrings as well. And then here's the kicker. You can put, hold on, let me find my chain. I'm going to show you what you can do to wear this pendant. Yes, this earring as a pendant. It is so wild. It is so incredible to think about spending one amazing, amazing price tag, one great value, and being able to wear something so many different ways. Hasn't it been exciting to see what we've had today? Some really new concepts in jewelry. You know, it's not the easiest thing in the world to come up with, you know, new innovative styles of jewelry every single day, or sometimes twice in one day. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do. And yet this is something, in all these years of manufacturing jewelry every day as we do, it is not something that we've been able to come up with up to this point, and also yet make it economical in price tag to own. So that's really important. And yet I cannot say enough about this style. It's $29.99 for the earring, but also the pendant. Look at this as a pendant here. I'm going to show you because I'm not attaching the chain, but look at that. There's the back and there's the front. And then what you do is when you put it on and you fasten it and you want to balance it right there, look at that. That's going to sit just like so. And let me try to focus it up for you right there so you can see how beautiful any chain. Could be your diamonds by the yard, could be your basic pendant chain, could be even that diamond bezel set necklace we had earlier. This is how it looks. Suddenly that just sits perfectly as a diamond pendant with almost like a squared off oval, or a squoval as we call it. That's usually a nail shaped term, but that's a squoval style to that style. So you can wear that. That's the drop of the earring. Let's go back to the earrings close up, and then I'll show you what one looks like on in the yellow gold, so you can see how the whole full complement looks. If you want to do that door knocker drop style, as it's called, 1 3/8 total in the drop, 5/8 of an inch if you choose to just wear the hoop. I am going to show you both here side by side in 2 different gold colors as well. So if you're having trouble deciding, this is the yellow gold with the full earring drop, and then there's the hoop that's going to be in the white gold there as well. So you can obviously wear them however you like, and obviously it is as simple as something really impressive. And yeah, I mean, Risa's like, and hello, they could be worn with other things. Exactly what I've been saying. If you've got other convertible styles in fine jewelry already, if you've got other chains, other hoops, other anything, because it's so easy, there are other ways. It's kind of like the Wonder Ring, where you're going to find when you open up your jewelry box, when you have these earrings in your collection, you're going to find, I don't know what your jewelry collection looks like, but I know when you open it up, you're going to find other varieties and different ways to wear this kind of style. Play with the pieces. Essentially, you're getting 4 individual pieces of jewelry here. So you can really play, have fun, get creative, kind of be your own designer as well. And just to show you what the hoops look like in 1 gold color in each, there's the yellow, there's the white. That was kind of simple and easy. And I'm in a squat position like a catcher catching a starting pitcher in a baseball game. So if I can do it here on live TV that quickly, you can do it at home. So it's really simple and easy. Let's go back to the wheel, show you what we've got. That's the whole look. And they're $29.99. It still is one of the most creative and different and versatile styles that we've ever created. And yes, whatever your jewelry collection looks like, whatever you have in earrings, whatever you have in chains, there will be different ways and varieties. You can take essentially these 4 different pieces and play with them and work them into your wardrobe, and to get $265 in diamonds, and it's a lot of gold. That is something I know everyone gets really tired of hearing about gold. I hope it crashes one day. I do. I hope it does. It's probably not. They're projecting that the $3,000 an ounce that it is now, which by the way, these weren't made with current gold pricing. Listen, I couldn't make these $3,000 for the earring if we made these at current gold prices. So if you think, I'm signing off from Fine Jewelry, see you Lolo, and contact me, send me an email if the gold market crashes. Okay. But these weren't made with today's current gold pricing. If they were, I couldn't make a $265 diamond earring with all these moving parts and pieces. I couldn't make them under $3,000. So you know you're getting the value. That's not today's gold pricing there. And that's what's so beautiful about it, is that you've got a piece, you invest in one piece, but it's really many, many pieces, and it really is unlimited. And that mechanism is so special. It's really easy. It's all in one. But would you ever look at that and go, yeah, that's 2 separate pieces? No, they don't look like some kiddie jewelry that was thrown together, that's some costumey thing. That's the thing. They're made so beautifully. Even the inside, look at that inside fully finished detail that I'll show you here. This is just that drop style. Look at how that's done. That is fine under gallery finishing there, and that's the yellow gold, of course. Here's the front. And so, yes, that was as simple as converting, taking that piece off of the hoop, and you're good to go. And they sit perfectly. I've been wearing them for hours and hours and hours. They don't twist or turn or flip. They don't move any way that they're not supposed to. They keep all the diamonds right up front, just like that for you. There's that movement that they have. Are they moving? No. Are they obviously moving a little bit side to side, but not going to be moving outside of that position where they need to be. So huge value there at $29.99. Just want to make sure you saw those, because I know a few of you may have missed our top of the hour a couple hours ago. So they're here. They're ready to go. They're white and yellow. Rose gold's available as well if you really want to go rose gold. But I really think those classics are the way to go. They're white and yellow. Maybe you consider getting, we did have a couple people that shopped both colors of gold earlier, just knowing the versatility you have and the different ways you can play with that look. So $29.99, that was our big special of the day. Certainly an incredible value. And then also, we are going to have in probably next weekend, we're going to have some smaller diamond hoops that have the big diamonds. And I know we saw some that had 2 carats in diamonds. I've got some coming up that are going to be a little smaller, so they're going to get you a little more affordable price tag as well. So that's coming up next weekend. But again, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. But again, just to let you know what is scheduled in earrings. We're doing a lot of cool earrings lately, which is a lot of fun because we don't normally see earrings of a lot of varieties. So that's always nice. And then we do have our pink diamond coming up. And then also, if anybody does want the Asher cut, we can bring this out to play, or we can wait till later this evening to show you the Asher cut. But last call, 60 seconds on the diamonds. I'm going to still, I think I need to work on that price a little more. Just not sure about a 4 carat at $79.99. We got to, let me work on that for you. And discount away. And then, of course, please join me tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then let's show you a little magical, I'm going to do a little impromptu wheel here. Let's go 40 seconds left, then we're going to go back to some rings, and we're going to put together an epic end of the show value. Epic end of the show value is coming up. Don't forget about the Wonder Rings. Thank you. Another pair of yellow golds going out. Before we do that, Yvette, this was the Diaspore I was thinking of. I was thinking of maybe showing this to Lavanya because this is a nice Diaspore as well. It's 7735. Yvette, I'm glad you asked for it. Let me go ahead and get right to our close-up here, if I may, because what I'm going to do is show something really quickly here to Yvette. I know we're really, really close, so give me a quick chance to hear. I'm doing my own camera work as usual. There you go. And then I'll change our hand shot back for you as well so that we can get ready to try this on. But that is the loveliest museum level stunner of a Diaspore, and it's going to be 1127735. And, well, isn't that special? The colors that are coming through on this stone. A deeper saturation, definitely the greatest example of forget about pinks and purples, it's showing up red. That's more red flash than some of our Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D's show. And it's also going to be 7735 with a 1742 Diaspore. Asher cut, private collection, 78 points among the big rounds. There are only 6 of them. They're 13 points each. And wait, do you see it? Because it's actually, this is one of those that's doing this weird kind of magical balancing act where the stone is so large. Do you see the band is not even level with our wheel? It's literally suspending the band in midair because that stone is so large and setting the platform in it. So I'm really, that's the way you see. I mean, come on. That is, there's no way in a television environment to show you color change, right? Because you can't do it. There's only one type of light. So without shutting down the whole studio, revamping all the lighting in the ceiling here and starting the show back up, I can't show you a color change, although this is about as close as you're ever going to see to seeing a color change on TV take place right before your eyes. So it only indicates what it can do, what it's capable of, and look at that. My goodness, I love that you don't have to wait to be in a different lighting to see the different array of colors that happen. That's my favorite part. Why wait to go into incandescent light? You can see the pinks and reds coming through right now. That is why it's private collection. That's why it's been set aside. And we're going to do better than even $99.99. I've got to. End of the show is here. We have 10 short minutes left. So if you want the biggest and best Diaspore we have, it's right there. And I know we've already had a run on Diaspores today. Some of them had already sold from previous shows. Now we're showing you the biggest and best we've got. And it's not going to be $99.99. I promise you that. We got to move some jewelry. We don't like $99.99. Not today. Not today. Huge value coming your way. Okie dokie. Look at that. The reds. I still can't believe, because I've shown countless Diaspores. Look what's happening. Greens, goldens, reds, pinks. I can't get any closer. I just want you to see how this phenomenal stone really embodies what is phenomenal. Shows it so incredibly well. That's a literal definition term. Phenomenal gem is a stone that does something extraordinary with light. This one's a color change. But it's also a descriptive term. It's an adjective. It's a phenomenal piece. It's a phenomenal stone. Literally, figuratively, both. And I'm going to make it really easy. $49.99, go ahead. It's supposed to be 10 grand. We don't like it. We're going to go $4,999 for one of our collectors today. And that's going to be one of just simply the best. I mean, that's all it is. Simply the best. And last call. Last call. On the show. It's 9 minutes remaining. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see before we go. And then we do have another Big, 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 big value coming up in, we got the Diaspore round. We had the radiant cut earlier, we showed you. We do have the Mandarin garnet still here. Gents emerald, by the way, is that still here? Gents emerald, never mind, that's not. All right, thanks for telling me. Blue zircon earrings, I'm gonna end on those. I gotta show those, we kind of started with them, we're gonna end on those. Zambaran, how about pink opals, butterfly brooch. Let's get to the blue zircon earrings that I am crazy about. These are the ones I started, I put them up too early. I admit it, big mistake, I know better. We can't do that, but I just got so excited by this incredible quality of these zircons. Take a look at this. This is the huge round zircon. I know if you've been with us all 3 hours, thank you, number one. That is a very high tolerance you have. But this is gonna be 1127866. I mean, at this point, I'm sick of my own voice, big time. It's a lot of talking. But I'll tell you this is gonna be the beautiful blues. I mean, my goodness, those speak for themselves. Let's just listen. 18 karat gold, 5 carats 30, and the halo ballerina of baguettes. Look at that. Big stud earrings, big button style, perfect matching on the blues, as vibrant and stunning and electrified as it gets. And now it sounds like we got a swap-a-roo going over there, Jason. Let me know if I can bring anything else out, because we're doing that a lot today. That's fine, but I want to make sure we let everyone else know who's missed out on pieces that get swapped out for something else. But here we are with a fabulous look and the zircon earrings that should go, and this is one of the most highly valued stones on planet Earth. It's all mined out. It only came from one place in the world, one mine, and these are presentation grade starlight blues. Could not get you a better look in zircon earrings. Of course, they've got a center post and a butterfly backing as well. So let me just show you here what one looks like from a distance away. The finishing is also lovely. It's actually a floral type of design. That is a slight movement. I am not replicating in any way what they're gonna look like on your ear, because you're gonna move a lot more than my tweezers are moving right now. But look how beautifully bright these are. So you've got a length here of a 1/2 inch. That's, by the way, if they're squared off. I angled them a little bit right now, which is how I like to wear earrings like this. So they're giving you a tad more length when you wear it that way. So it's a little over a half. I wouldn't necessarily exaggerate to 5/8, but close. So that's how they look from the hand. Let's show you on the ear as well, so you can really gauge what they're gonna look like when you pop those on. And that's what they look like right there. So a beautiful idea, a great size and color, a dynamic neon stone, no doubt about that. And that's the size you're getting, and they are no longer $12,999. Back to the wheel we'll go. Just amazing diamonds. I would always, if I were just predicting without actually seeing the diamond weight listed, I would certainly guess it'd be like more like a carat, carat and a half each earring. So I'm not sure what's going on. That diamond weight looks very conservative to me, but hey, we'll go with it. If you get more, great, but I'm gonna make this one $34.99 for the pair. That's where they should be. This is where they are now. $34.99 on a $13,000 earring. Now that's the way you shop for great blue zircons in a rare pair. It's rare air to be in a pair of matched zircons, especially when they're dynamic rounds that are about 2 carats, 65 each. So 2 2/3 carats in each one. And for $34.99, now we're talking value. So that's gonna be for one caller. And let me know if you'd like them. Just want to recap those, because I'm a little shocked that those are still here. What did Yvette think about that Diaspore? Not what she's looking for. We did have the radiant cut earlier. We showed you a really lovely radiant cut. So that's, I think, still here, and the round as well. Had a lot of good Diaspores today, all prompted by one selling out from earlier that not everybody got a chance to pick up. So again, some alternatives for you, and those $34.99 zircons are must have. And as far as the gold is concerned, I actually don't have it doesn't need to be in the white gold. I don't think you want to do it any other way, though. I think you're going to be good to go right here and now. I think you keep them that way in the white gold. You just don't have to. So if that's at all a deal breaker for you, and you're somebody who is just completely devoted and loves yellow, go ahead. But they're pretty fabulous that way. I would really consider leaving them like that. And then we've got a couple last pieces to show you here in our last 4 minutes of the show. Don't forget about the convertible earrings with the 265 in diamonds. Yes. Oh, okay, never mind. The Asher cut is gone. I was just going to recap that too. Thank you on the Asher 7735. Just any gold you'd like on that one. Thank you so much. And then here we go with the Zircon $34.99. Couple quick rings before we go. a little something to just kind of kick off a end of the show special, but also maybe tantalize you for later today. We've got a lot of great jewelry coming up tonight. If you've never seen our weekend evening shows, please join us. We'd love to have you, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be an interesting night. We've got a lot of great pieces, including that Ashercut Tanzanite. I'm going to be working on the price there for you. I did want to show you a couple last-minute deals. I'm going to show you 3 pieces: gold quartz, Malaya garnet, and blue star sapphire. And then we're going to get about the door at one crazy low price because I got to move some jewelry and we have 3 minutes to do it. So there they are. The gold quartz going back here. The blue star sapphire is stunning right up front with that figure 8 style. That's a Malaya garnet on the right side. And the gold quartz has the big princess cut diamonds. All 3 pieces, same price. A quick blowout. They're supposed to be $49.99 and more. Let's change it up here, switch it up. This is my little grand finale. And then if you have any questions, we're here at the end of the show and for a few minutes after to help you place orders on anything you saw from today. But if you want any of these rings, one price. I know vastly different pieces, phenomenal. Blue star sapphire, that stone, by the way, is huge. It is a $423 on the blue star sapphire, also in platinum. Then we have the gold with the gold quartz. That's a 5-carat gold quartz with 37 points in diamonds. And then we also have the Malaya, a $470 Malaya garnet in that pinky purple color. And that has 14 points in diamonds. Let's blow them all out. Anyone you want, last call on the show. Our Sunday is coming to an end, at least part 1. We have part 2 4 hours from now. Please join me 5 to 8 Pacific time. That is 8 to 11 Eastern time. Make sure you're with me for this incredible show. We have counter-programmed in a big way today. So make sure you're with me tonight. How about this? They're supposed to be $49.99 or $39.99, which depends on which one you're choosing. I'm going to make them all $1,999. It's our last 2 minutes. Actually, go even lower. 2 minutes only? I thought I had 3. Let's go. 2 minutes. Let's make it another discount. 18, 17, 16. Forget about it all. Let's go $15.99. Anyone you'd like off that wheel. We still have our yellow diamonds from earlier. That beautiful Paraiba collar is here. We've got an amazing, amazing selection tonight. Join us at 5 o'clock. It's only 4 short hours. So be sure and be back with us here for a little a Sunday evening special show. And then anything you need up there, only $1,599. So that'll be it for today. If there's anything else, you know our operators have all the information, the up-to-date, the up-to-the-moment, what is still here, what is not. If you have requests for later tonight, we can always gather those and get you ready. And of course, anything you want on that wheel, $15.99 for our gold quartz 5-carat. The Malaya is a $470 rather, and then the star sapphire is a $423 in a gorgeous blue star sapphire, and that is one strong star. It's like the North Star equivalent right there in that star in the blues, which is that rare, rare variety. So that's our last call on today. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your Sunday and having a blast with us. I hope you did. I hope you picked up something amazing. Like I said, phone lines are open for a couple short minutes here to help you out with anything, and then we are back in 4 short hours. So we'll take a little respite. We've got an amazing, amazing evening show for you for the Sunday Night Live, and we will see you then at 5 o'clock Pacific, and looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a great lineup, and it's a lot of mega deals tonight. So it's Sunday part 2. We're going to bring it. End of the week is here, but of course, just the beginning of the month and the beginning of what is spring around the corner. So we're going to get you all set up with the best in new jewelry for the new season. And thank you so much again for being with me today. I'm Lauren Blair. Pleasure to be with you as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. Welcome to all of our new registers, and join me tonight at 5. I will see you then. Have a great rest of your afternoon. See you at 5 tonight.